Let's fly.
Let's ride.
Take me up. Locked on. Bullseye. Locked on.
Hey Saurian. Hey Mirak, how are you doing, guys? Better title? Okay, yes, like you know why? Because like that was let's say the yesterday ones was not confirmed. Now it's confirmed from like her official like description. So yeah, looks like Skirk is going to be crazy, but extremely like yeah, restrictive. Hey Desta, how are you doing? I don't mind as long as she's good. Oh yeah, she's going to be crazy actually, but unfortunately only for cryo and hydro characters, you know, like so it's still okay, you know, like it's still I assume she's okay. The bright side, I would say, she is the sword character, you know. It means you can somehow maybe do some physical. I mean, yeah, maybe some crazy physical damage because she has great multipliers. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's still like yeah, it's like, you know, like it's like Navia. Navia, when she doesn't have any infusion, right? She deals like great physical damage with that without skill. I mean, with normal attacks, you know. As restricted as Milo. Miloy. I mean, Miloy. Oh, Nilo. Oh yeah, Nilo. Like yeah. Yes, like Nilo, I would say, kind of like that. I mean, only hydro and cryo like accepted. Like you need to do some cryo, like hydro and cryo damage, you know, to get some stacks, etc. Something like that. So yeah, like kind of restrictive, but extremely powerful. And she looks like it's going to be like Arlecchino. I mean, like she will gain the marks. I mean, like catch all of the marks back to get stacks and additional damage. Looks okay, but she has some like you know, like within dedicated AoE, so most likely not like Arlecchino, you know. Like Arlecchino in this case actually crazy because like yeah, like she's really cool, but they made some adjustment for Skirk, I assume. Something wrong? What do you mean restricted vortex? Restricted, I mean like she is going to be only playable within cryo and hydro. That's why she's restricted. Yeah, the chat is not updating at the moment. You know, sometimes the YouTube chat like kind of like stuck or something, you know, like it's kind of like freeze. It's frozen now. So yeah, if I don't see any new messages, but anyway. So yeah, guys, about like this spoiler base, as you know, like yesterday, like I was struggling as like yeah, I finished it yesterday anyway. I will show you the teams which is actually most convenient for my account. Then we can do some adjustment. Yeah. So yeah, which team I used yesterday, and today as well. I did couple tests today. So we have actually like I personally like this spoiler abyss more than the previous one. You know why? Because even though like first looks like difficult, it's not difficult as a previous one. A previous one wasn't difficult. Previous one was annoying actually. You know why? Because yeah, you need to destroy the shields, etc. This is like kind of like Lecter. After that you get that horse, which is actually okay. You need to destroy, kind of okay. And Tulpa actually, it's fun to play because you can use literally any type of damage except hydro to kill him, you know. Okay. Hey Cody, how are you doing? Well, it's good thing hydro and cryo team only. No, it's actually bad, Mirak. It's actually bad, but anyway, I just hope she doesn't demand Shenhe for the best team. About that, it depends. Looks like no, because it's going to be oh, actually maybe it's going to be Furina. Oh no, maybe not. You know why? Maybe the best team is going to be like that. Skirk, Escoffier, Furina, and Yelan. But maybe Shenhe. No, like that. So yeah, it's going. The best team looks like it's going to be Skirk, Furina, Escoffier because of a healer. Just keep that in mind. You need that Escoffier. Unfortunately, yes, you can use Diona. As you know, Diona is a healer, but it might be not so useful. Diona can activate Furina's Fanfare stacks, but you need to be within that circle, and she's a single target healer. You know, yes, she's a shielder as well. You also can use Charlotte. Yeah, I always forget about Charlotte, but yeah, just keep that in mind. You need a healer for Furina. Charlotte is actually not bad. But yeah, Escoffier might be slightly better, I would say. And Yelan, of course. Why Yelan? Because Yelan can apply additional Hydro, can also increase, like, let's say she can increase Furina a little bit, because you know why? Instead of going for ton of HP, you can invest to crit rate, crit damage, or energy recharge because of double Hydro. On top of that, Yelan can give you up to 50%. It's like kind of like, it's on paper 50%. In reality, you cannot get so much. It's about like 45-ish, something like that. So literally getting 50%, it's impossible. Like this one, because yeah, you do switching anyway. So yeah, like it's kind of like difficult to get. And rotation is not last for so long. About Shenhe, yes, maybe for example, for Ayaka, Escoffier, Shenhe, yes, it's the best team. It's going to be the best team. And maybe like Yelan again, yeah, to increase the damage, or Furina. Oh, Furina. That's right, my bad. So Furina, Shenhe, Ayaka in an Escoffier. So it's not a bad team at all. Most of us does have Shenhe, except me. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Does ice coffee heals? Yes, 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 Testa, it heals, definitely. I mean, like, we'll see. By the way, you know what I want to... Do you remember the old movie which is like Green Mile, when, or like Green Mile, or how it calls? It's Tom Hanks, when he, like, there was like that prisoner, like John Coffey. I want to do the video about that, to be honest. What's your name? Coffey. And like, you know, like, maybe I will do it, we'll see. His name was John Coffey, you know, like kind of like Nescoffee or S-Coffee, something like that. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have Shenhe and don't have Yelan. Oh, Yoni, if you don't have Shenhe, you don't have Yelan, you actually can use you can use maybe Rosa to get like additional crit rate, which is actually, I don't think it's so luck, but yeah, maybe you're low. If you're low on crit rate, you still can use Charlotte with TDDS. Just keep that in mind, because she is like, yeah, she is a catalyst, and because of that, you can use TDDS. TDDS is a great option, especially for Escoffier, or you can give that buff to Skirk. So yeah, switch right, like after Charlotte, you switch to Skirk. So yeah, it's not a bad option. Yes, she needs a couple of constellations, but you will be alright. I mean, like, it's not so important. Hey Kiki, how are you doing? Hope she's playable with Shinchu. Oh, you mean like Skirk? You know what, actually Shinchu now a little bit like not so relevant. He's good, I still like to use Shinchu. But yes, maybe you mean like that. Like, I would say like using Yelan would be better. You know why? Because I assume that she will get some resistance to interruption. Yeah, like Arlecchino has. Like, Arlecchino doesn't have that at Constellation 0, but maybe they will add that at Constellation 0 for Skirk. We'll see though, we'll see. Because you need Constellation 1, as you know, for Arlecchino. Only Constellation 1 increase her resistance to interruption. So yeah, Arlecchino's interruption resistance is increased when she performs normal charge attacks, which is actually extremely useful, you know? Yeah, it's like new OLED. S-Coffee R. Yeah, that's true. Vortex, I already said I'll use Sijuan. Oh yeah, you can use Sushman, yes, but you told me that I don't remember like all of that. Like I can't remember all of the like characters of your on your account. It's a little bit difficult. Don't get me wrong. I can like say what I have and say you can use Chichi. Okay, you can use Chichi. Use this Chichi. Come on, come on, Yoni. So yeah. Other than that, Skirk, I would say about Constellation, I don't know. Like some people say that her Constellation 2 is going to be bad or etc. Something like that, which I don't believe to that. You know why? Most likely, I don't think they will break that system. That like like when Constellation 2 is one of the best in terms of like pool value. So yeah. But it's still like. We'll see. We need some like additional. By the way, like a special program, it's in 8 days, 7 days, I would say, something like that. So yeah. Okay. I'm struggling with floor 11. For floor 11, I mean, you can say which characters you use. We can do some adjustment. No problem, Kiki. Actually, floor 11, it's okay. Not so difficult. You just need to go like. By the way, guys, today I will do spoiler base. I finished it yesterday after the stream. It wasn't so difficult, and I just want to say I like it more than previous one, and I would say it's a little bit easier than previous one. It's a little bit like tricky, but not so difficult. The most important part, you need some key characters, not anyone. For example, first half actually you can use literally anyone. For the second half, it's better to use Electro, like double Electro or something like that, or you can use at least one Hydro. Oh, not Electro, my bad. Pyro, of course, Pyro. For the second half, you need to use Pyro. Would be nice to use Pyro. Like Shanling is okay, actually. Arlecchino is okay, actually. Mavuika, I found Mavuika not so easy to use, to be honest, but it's still possible. I will give it a try today. Shanling is okay. You can use Rosa as well. Rosa is actually great. I use Rosa. I will show you a couple teams which I used, which was most like easy for me. This I heard Venti very perform in this obviously. Yeah, that's true. But by the way, not 60 enemies. With 60 enemies, you know which characters I use? I use like Verisa. Verisa just destroy all of them. Like yeah, I used Kazuha, but alongside Verisa. But like I avoid to use Kazuha because Verisa was so crazy. I just use. She has AoE, and that AoE is actually pretty cool, And plunging, as you know, like yeah, it deals damage no matter what. Even like it can hit the shields. Yes, like you can use but yeah, you can use Sucrose and Kazuha. Kiki, about that, you can tell me like which characters you use on floor 11. No problem, we can do some adjustment because floor 11 actually not so difficult. I mean, you don't need so much power, but you need some crowd controlling. Let's say like kinda like one of them would be nice. Use either Kazuha or Sucrose, or you can use Lanyan. By the way, Lanyan, you don't need Constellation. You need like you need to give her a lot of like energy recharge. Would be nice. She's actually cool because her burst actually has pretty good crowd controlling. Not the greatest one, but still possible. Like it's possible to use. You can use Lynette with Constellations. She has some crowd controlling abilities. But like if you have Verisa, for example, you don't need crowd control. Actually, she destroy any of them. Like she's actually like like chambers. She doesn't need that. I mean, just keep that in mind. But yeah, 60 enemies was crazy. It's like yeah, first halves, upper halves. So if you have Sucrose is okay. If you have Kazuha is okay. Venti is the best one. Venti is the best one because Venti's crowd controlling is just insane on another level. Okay, so like yeah, Kiki, just like all right. So yeah, let me switch to floor 12. About floor 12, guys, which team I used yesterday. So yeah, like today I did couple tests today as well. So yeah, first is like I used overloaded Mavuika, which is actually not bad. Second one, I used New Wallet Furina team, with the best one for me was like Citlali. But you actually can use other characters as well, so yeah, it's possible. It's not so difficult to use New Wallet. you can use about like that overloaded teams. I used ororon, and by the way, you don't need constellation anything for ororon. So yeah, just put Cinder City and that's it. It was iansan. By the way, iansan doesn't need constellation as well. You can use constellation 1 or 0 or whatever you have. It's okay. And chivalrous. So the only point is like to get that overloaded, which gets skipped anima. But you can get that. You know why? As soon as you use mavuika skill, like attack ororon's passive activated, and you get that overloaded. After that, use burst. Yeah, my chivalrous is not constellation 6. It means like I lose ton of damage. You know why? Because like, yeah, it's not so important because like it's still doable, and this team is actually good. And this one might be xilonen or kachina. It's up to you. Okay, let me start with this one. But yeah, Kiki, if you just like it, chat is kind of like, yeah, it freezes sometime. I don't see any new messages, but yes, Kiki, just write down all of your characters. Also, I use Verisa team, by the way, on the first floor. It's actually cool using Verisa. It's a little bit tricky. You know why? Because healing is not enough. And since chivalrous is constellation 2, not constellation 6, damage output is a little bit slow.
Light it up! Justice will prevail! Burn it down! Light up the blazing sun!
Again. Let me get overloaded first, because if you don't get overloaded, actually doing like something, it's not.
You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Faster! Stronger! Pyroclastic surge!
It makes no sense. You just need to see that overloaded to get all of the buff. By the way, I can increase the damage a little bit by putting, yeah, if I put my chivalrous is on like that healing set. If I put noblesse, I can increase the damage. Unfortunately, I don't have enough noblesses to give her, especially HP ones, you know. All right.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Let the mountains rain spoil! Show no mercy! You two! Tight!
Let the mighty be humble! My holy proclamation! Silence!
Get to work!
The power of
Lumine! East Papa!
the truth shall set you free! Be upon you!
Strike a pose! Fulfill our pact!
Peace and hope find you! Endure! Be sanctified time!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Let my name echo in song! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of East!
Bow your head! The tides beckon.
Let engraved names echo!
Be sanctified.
Hey, Incarno. Alright. Oh yeah, I can show you my builds, by the way. I have Constellation 0 new wallet, so yeah. Like, but you actually, you can use other characters instead of citlali. Citlali is not so important, you know?
Light it up! Justice will prevail! Stop right there!
Let me check if I got that overloaded, because it's very important if you want.
Burn it down! You asked for it! Controlled breathing! Start the clock! Light of the blazing sun! Ah! Full throttle! Justice will prevail! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me! Quick as a flash! Let's move! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Rev the engine! You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Faster! Stronger! Full! Light of the blazing sun!
I come with my main. Oh, okay. It's me. Oh, Dreamers. Hi, Dreamers. Like, Dreamers. Just harder. Then complete spoiler base with the same team. New Village, xilonen, citlali. Oh yeah, by the way, you can do like you can avoid using citlali. I will try to use like for example, if you don't have citlali, I will try to use Rosa, and you also can use Chonyu. You know, Mavuika is OP. Oh yes, Mavuika is OP, but you can use Verisa. I will try different teams. So yeah, you can use Verisa, you can use Navia, you can use Arlecchino actually, Vape Team Arlecchino. I will try Vape Team actually. Yeah, I tried. It's actually not bad. Alright, so yeah, let's...
Settle down.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world collide!
Silence! The tides beckon.
Show no mercy! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Fulfill our pact!
okay.
Bring it!
It doesn't matter so much because like you destroy the ship anyway.
The tides beckon.
So yeah, like we knew it's actually pretty OP. Yeah, that's true. No matter what.
Bow your head.
And by the way, you need that cryo mostly not for defensive utility, but mostly to destroy the shields. So you can use either overloaded, you can use only hydro, but you know it's a little bit tricky and difficult. I mean, like yeah, but it's still possible.
Hands where I can see 'em! Final one! Start the clock! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Light it up! your weapons! Let's move! Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, they're annoying actually, you know. With Verisa, I tried with Verisa, as I told you, but yeah.
You had a choice. Hands where I can see them. Stop right there. Controlled breathing. On my mark! Pyroclastic surge!
They're super annoying, but yeah.
Incinerate! Justice will
That's alright.
This can't be
Alright.
the end. The sky!
So yeah, who cares actually, but yeah.
Settle down.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Strike a pose. Let the world come on. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of...
Silence. Be sanctified.
Since you do the shell, like since you use that citlali, you actually...
Time to shine. Let the mountain's veins boil. Fulfill our path. You two.
Bow your head.
By the way, Escoffier will be available, like why this Spylavis will be live, so you still can try Escoffier, you know?
Silence.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come on. Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of...
The tides beckon.
This one is a little bit annoying, just
Settle down.
keep your eye on his attack. Because if you don't have a shield,
Be humble.
Get to work. Lumine, eat Papa.
Silence.
alright, so yeah. About other teams, I use Verisa. Let me try Verisa first. Verisa is also good. You also can use, I tried, by the way, I don't know if, Dreamers, it's your team, like overloaded Arlecchino. It's possible to do. Let's try it first. So yeah, I tried like this team. I found Shenling slightly better than Mavuika in this team, if you ask me. But it's still about the preferences. If you like it, Mavuika can deal pretty good damage, like initially with that burst, but in terms of like usability, I would say Shenling is better. The only problem is like energy. For a second team, I use like this one. It's like I use the iansan. She's not the best option, but you know why? I mean, like my pyro is occupied, and iansan is better to use with this team rather than this one. After Escoffier, I think we can use Ayaka too. No, you can use Ayaka actually. I will do the Ayaka team today as well. You know why? My yesterday teams was kind of like Ayaka, xilonen, Furina. It's actually not a great one. You know why? It's better to use double cryo team against this and avoid using like, let's say instead of like going for xilonen, I would say it might be better like, or Kazuha, which I use something like, it might be better second cryo, like, you know, like double, like Furina, Ayaka, Rosa, for example. And you can use Chonyun and I will try another team, by the way. You know which one? Like, let me try that one, just to test, just a second. So yeah, like this team. You can use just a second. Yeah, Zhongli, you can use Chonyun. Arlecchino. And yeah, and soon we can go like, yeah, this one, Albedo, you know. Let's give it a try. I want Escoffier and Skirk unit. Oh yeah, like Escoffier and... by the way, about that, I would say value of Escoffier is higher than value of Skirk, if you ask me. It's my own opinion, but I think Escoffier might be like slightly better than like, yeah, you know why? It's the same situation like... Yes, you know, like we have Mavuika. Mavuika is crazy, right? But citlali is just insanely crazy because like she actually does a lot of for all pyro characters, you know, not only pyro, for cryo as well. So I assume that like that Escoffier might be great. So yeah, what about this team? Let's give it a try. Yeah, first one, yeah, let's try. I would maybe change that anyway. Okay. True Vortex. Everyone says that Escoffier have better. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't know, like, to be honest, like, if you ask me, like, you know, why is that? Skirk is DPS, and she's extremely limited. And that's a problem. That's a huge problem, actually. But Escoffier might be great for Ayaka. She must be, she definitely will great for Hydro characters. Like DPS, you can actually use Furina as a DPS even at Constellation 0. You can use Yelan now because, as you know, like Yelan is a DPS character. Yes, she mostly off field, but you can use her own field. And because of that, yeah, you also can use some superconductor shatter stuff, you know. So yeah, we have Fremenet, we have Chonyun. Chonyun, by the way, Chonyun's DPS exists, you know. You can use Chonyun as a DPS character. I should have checked my... Anyway, I will do like only one chamber.
Everybody stand! Eat this! I must do my duty! Feeling lucky? Fire! Well... I'm going in! This one's got your name on it! Hey there! Boba, get them! This one's got your name on it! A proper send-off! Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah! This one's got your name on it!
I think I tried to pull Effie on it. Oh yeah, like Effie, like let's say like that. Escoffier is a first. Escoffier is a first. And because of that, like go for Escoffier definitely. About Skirk, I think, like, you know, like it's kind of like, I don't think she is going to be bad. But at the same time, I think Columbina, future Fatui Harbinger, will be better, you know. So yeah, as you know, like you cannot say in advance which, as you know, like let's say like that, 5.6 is on the way, 5.7 not so far away, but we still don't have so much info about Skirk. Yes, we have some info, but it's super limited. We know that, yeah, she's crazy, but you know, like only cryo, etc., something like that. So yeah, the point is we don't know anything about future Columbina. Columbina is Fatui Harbinger, and if they release her, and they definitely release her, she is going to be just insane. You know. All right, so yeah, let me show you what I want to do with this team.
Transfixed.
Gather peace be with you. Hear the truth.
Yeah, it should be like used instead of like this one. Why I don't have them for it?
Everlasting as the moon.
Solidified.
I should have used like maybe shield. Anyway, let me show you what I mean. As soon as he gets some shield, right? You know what?
Fourth, my plan.
Shall set you free. Gather the power of your wrath be upon you.
From whence you came, a touch of frost.
Hear ye the word.
Not a great idea, actually. No? I mean, yeah, you destroy the shield, but not so fast as I expected. You still can destroy the shield.
Swift and merciful.
Door is open.
If you get like confusion.
Solidify.
Yeah, anyway, it's a bad idea. Okay, let's do another one. So I will do it offline. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? I like Columbina though. Like, yes, Columbina most likely, you know, it's going to be like that. Since Columbina is third, Fatui Harbinger, and Dotori is second one, right? You can expect Columbina to be released within Not Cry. It means like it's actually pretty close, but still, we need to wait a little bit. Okay, let me try this one. Hey, how are you doing, Rohit? Okay, so yeah, second one, I'm going to use Arlecchino, Chevreuse, Iansan, and Fischl. Let's give it a try. So yeah, something like that. Let me check my Arlecchino build first.
I created another.
By the way, about Overloaded, you can use Raiden Overloaded. It's actually not a bad team. The problem is, you know, like, if you don't have access to Constellation 6 Chevreuse, it's going to be difficult. Because Constellation 6 Chevreuse increase your damage by a lot. Oh yeah, this one is my Overloaded build. I finally got myself a double crit obsidian. Congrats, congrats, Flower. Congrats, Desta. I think Cryo Archon is gonna be like Yelan. Like Yelan? Oh. Why is that? Like Yelan? Or like actually like this, I'm not gonna lie, like it's took like for like kind of like 3 months or something like that. That's crazy actually. You know, like farming artifacts in this game, it's a nightmare. Not gonna lie, you know that, guys. Alright, let me use, yeah, let me try this one first. Then I will try Verisa. Verisa team is actually super fun, especially when you die a lot. Because you know why? Healing from Chevreuse and from Iansan, it's not so high enough. So yeah, you need to adjust your just because of slime. Oh, just because of slime. But Yelan is a cryo. Yelan is a hydro, like Rohit. Yelan is a not cryo.
Everybody stick into the fire! This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky? Attack! Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! This one's got your name on it! Umbrella blow!
Oh my god, for real. Yeah, it happens. Actually, I expect that. Cryo Slime attack is like Yelan's burst. Cryo Slime. Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe. Like, you know, I heard that series, like all of the slimes looks like, yeah, it's possible. You know, yeah, it's maybe possible. I just like, yes.
Let's light it up! Everybody stick nice and spicy! Eat this! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Rubber send-off! WuWa, get them! Hey there!
This Navi is super powerful, not gonna lie, you know.
Umbrella warfare, I
Even without buff, she's doing just crazy now. Actually,
At the frying pan, into the fire. Hey-ya! This one's got your name on it.
I don't want to use Bennett buff.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh, by the way, Vortex, will you try mavuika on Skirk? Oh yeah, definitely right. Yes, you told me that to do. Let me finish this one first, then I will switch to like that artifacts, no problem. Like Skirk artifact. Why Skirk artifact? Because Skirk artifact, when you have no energy, it's like kinda like behave, increase the normal attack. Alright, so yeah. This one is yeah.
Behold, the abyss.
Hands right to see 'em. Final one. Quick as a flash. Start.
You can use melting, by the way, you know?
Be with you, the name of the truth. The power.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Revelation.
Stop right there. Faster. Stronger. Let's move.
Free.
To destroy the shield, you need application.
Joy
Unfortunately,
be upon you.
Transfixed. You asked for it. Final one. Quick as a flash. On my mark.
Revelation. The truth shall endure.
Overruled. Stop right there. Faster. Stronger. Witness my rise. Transfixed. Ha! Justice will prevail. Fight! Control breathing. Start the clock. Laid bare. On my mark.
I need to dodge actually. So yeah, like so yeah, it's actually easy, not so difficult. You can use melt team. How can it be useful, right? Right, maybe 2 piece is not good for 4 pieces. Great. How yeah, like just let me do like couple chambers, and then I'll switch. No problem.
Hey then! Let's light it up! Yeah, teamwork is triple. Get them! Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. Attack! Bring it! You're tight! Nice and spicy! Hey there! This one's got your name on it!
Damage output would be nice to get something special.
Proper send-off! From the... Nova, get them! Feeling lucky? Hiya! Ha! Ah! Hiya! Huh? I'm going in! Nice and spicy! Watch out! Cha! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Attack! Eat this! Feeling lucky? Hiya! Haha!
By the way, playing with Warisa, it's way more convenient.
Letting cave names echo! Watch out! Haha! Let's light it up! Everybody, Scuba! Get them! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Well... Umbrella warfare, I guess! Haha! Hiya! Umbrella warfare!
Alright. By the way, there's a place where you can climb, right?
Hear the echoes of the valley. I'm going in. Umbrella warfare, I
Yeah, maybe I
guess.
should. Yeah, let's start. Let's start over. Yes, Yoni. Just a second. It's here. Like, yeah, maybe Yoni. Yes, just a second. Let me finish this one first. I'll do it. Which one? Skirk on like Kaya? Yeah.
Hey there! Everybody stand back! Attack! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I don't know, like, why is that? But sometimes damage is so terrible.
This one's got your name on it. Bring it! Let the magic's veins boil! I'm going in! Fire! Well, this one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky?
This one is.
Hiya! Nice and spicy. This one's got your name on it. Aha! Teamwork is dreamwork. Letting brave names echo. Attack! Let's light it up. You're toast. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Coming at ya. Hiya! Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from the scenery. Yeah, I'm going in. This one's got your name on it. Booba, get them. This one's got your name on it. Let's light it up! Nice and spicy! Umbrella warfare!
I put Skirk artifacts on Kaito for real. That's crazy, actually. Alright, so yeah, let me try this one.
Overruled! By royal decree! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Let's move! This is where you fall. Laid bare. Midnight Phantasmagoria! You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash! On my mark!
That's not enough time, I guess.
Justice will prevail! Odds reveal by...
I will try
Witness my rise. Overruled.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Stop right there! Faster! Stronger!
Yeah. Alright, let me retry, but let me check Yoni's Kaya first. Yoni's Kaya. Oh yeah, I can. That's 3 pieces. Okay, like most likely you don't have 4 pieces, that's why. It's most likely cryo damage, okay. It's attack. Sand should be attack. Yeah, that's actually pretty good attack. Nice, nice. HP flower, good. It was attack substat. I assume like Skirk is going to be a crit damage ascension. So you need like just keep that in mind. It means like yeah, her weapon maybe will give her crit rate. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, good pieces. I mean you can check actually overall how much you get from Just a second. How we? Yeah. Damage 39 110. It's all right, but yeah, you definitely will get like after getting like weapon, most likely you don't use any weapon. Okay, it's a physical damage. Okay. I'm thinking of getting Skirk weapon. About weapon, I don't know. Like, yeah, you know, I only got 3 pieces. Remember, with citlali, she's really good. I hope you can get her hit. Which one? I need citlali run real quick. Yes, yes. About citlali, by the way, guys. Citlali is just crazy. She's insanely crazy character, especially for like pyro characters. You know, like yeah, she has a shield. She has like yeah. About the weapon, Yoni, we'll see. I mean, we still don't have any info, but would be nice to get a sword, like that sword, you know. I don't think that sword will be bad. The only problem is, I assume that sword is going to be like you know, like which one? Like it's not going to be damage. Let me tell you why. Since Skirk is only like normal attack DPS, assuming like according to the leaks, that weapon most likely is going to be like, you know, like Chasca's signature weapon, which is extremely like restrictive. You know why? Let's say it's not like just a second, like the weapon which gives you some stats, you know, that's it. It's a weapon which actually has some crazy condition, you know, and also that weapon will increase only normal attacks, you know, I assume that. And also citlali is great with that sword for like some characters, you know. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I have like actually bad feelings about that weapon, because you know, like all latest weapons they released are extremely like yeah, they're restrictive, so you can use only that weapon for that character. Let's say like Arlecchino's weapon, you know, you still can use Arlecchino's weapon actually on other characters, but yeah, it's kind of like not so. I would say like a jade spear is way more convenient to use. If I get Skirk, I'm gonna use chlorine weapon on her. Pale. Oh, free to play. Oh, you can, but you know what's the problem is? Oh yeah, actually you can, because you have like healer, which is, but yeah, then you need to go for some healer, or like yes, you level up Charlotte or Diona. Yes, like Yoni, that's true. Burst damage, that's true, but it's normal attacks. She's going to be like kind of like Arlecchino with with that stacks. I remember what that set says, but in any case, that weapon is going to be super restrictive. So using other weapons, let's say it's, I don't think so that weapon is good. You know, I still regret a little bit getting Arlecchino's weapon. Yes, damage is crazy, but I cannot use this weapon on so many characters, you know. I think Chlorine's weapon might be better, so many base attack. Maybe. You mean like signature weapon? Yes, maybe. And if I'm not mistaken, it also gives like a ton amount of crit damage.
Logo. It was designed by my mother.
This is event sword.
Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Missplitter, Jade Cutter, Missplitter and Jade Cutter. You know, like since she is going to get Jade Cutter is like, it's okay. I assume that she's going to be like crit damage ascension. If so, then yes, like crit weapons, crit rate weapons would be nice. Why stream is no? You don't have a jet. You don't even have $1,000 in your bank account. Oh my god, you're rock. Okay, thank you very much. Why stream? I mean, you joined a couple times. I will just thank you very much for your suggestion. No, that's all right. I mean, I'm completely okay with that. Yeah, just like, yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, he joined a couple times. I know, like that's my old dude. Any problem? Is it? Yeah, he just dude joins a couple times. It's just like, it's all right. All right. $0 on your account. Who cares about that? Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, let's just.
Watch out! Teamwork is true. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I don't know why initially I get so late night, you know.
Feeling lucky? Ow! Bring it! I'm going in! Eat this! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Why it's all the same?
This one's got your name on it! Fire! Well... let's light it up! Watch out! Feeling lucky? Teamwork is true! WuWa, get them! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Really interesting. Without buff, without crystal, she gets like a ton amount of damage. But
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
now she gets like less. Maybe it's.
This one's got your name! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Nice and spicy! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Fire! Well, with Ross. This one's got your name on it! This one's got your name on it!
Unfortunately, not. I just like.
Coming at ya! Bring it! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Alright. What is, by the way, you? Low revenue. I mean, like, you know, like Robin, like Robin Root. You joined streams as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have any monetization on my video, on my stream. So yeah, like you can just join and that's it. Brave Bold. There are 3 reasons. To, oh my god, for real, bro. Hey, Sino, how are you doing? Finally, my xilonen god helps Obsidian Code. Yeah, congrats, congrats. Obsidian Code for. Oh, you have Constellation 6 xilonen. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Congrats, Desta, congrats. Who is hating on baby? Alright, so yeah.
Librarian decree! You asked for it! Final board! Quick as a flash! Let's... Laid bare. Midnight, Phantasma! Justice will prevail! No! Faster! Stronger! On my... This is where
He's
you
going to kill me.
transfixed. Odds reveal the...
Yeah, I just need to finish it pretty fast, first one, and that's it. You should stream for money. I mean, like, you know, like, oh my god, bro. You're all arrogant, like, too, because, like, don't listen to me. Yes, I don't listen to you. Thank you very much for advice. Just, like, yeah, like, I don't, like, oh my god. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that. You know, like Robin Hood, like you must stream for money. Why? I just like have fun with streaming, to be honest. You know, like I play the game not so often, only like about 3 hours a day, like kinda, sometimes a little bit more, but usually on a stream. So I have like just, yeah,
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon
Arrogance
is worse
are
than not
flora.
carrying one at all.
I'm gonna link all once to cut down a tree. I would spend the first 4 sharpening my axe. Thank you for your advice, Mr. Producer. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much. How are you?
Coming at ya! I'm going in! Booba, get them! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love. Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Let's light it up! Eat this! Out of the fried cake! This one's got your name on it! Attack! That's the way. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Let's go! Bring it! Attack! This one's got your name on it! Let's go! Teamwork is strength! Booba, get them! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rock umbrella warfare, I guess. You're toast! Nice and spicy! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Ha-ha! Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I still don't know why the damage is.
A proper send-off! I'm going in! After I can't get umbrella warfare, I guess. Watch out! Hiya! Nice and spicy. Hey-ya! Feeling lucky.
Got to go, like, but hope. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, take care, Lucas. Yeah, that dude is actually crazy. Can check my show. Oh yes, of course I can. Just like give me your in-game ID, no problem. Sorry, I won't be. No problem, Lucas. That's completely okay. Just join when you can. I actually don't know how they create so many accounts, you know, like it's actually so interesting to me. Just a second, if I'm not mistaken, I have like your, just a second. I have your in-game ID. Oh yeah, I have one. Yeah. Let me switch the window,
What could
guys.
the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Oh my, for real, nice. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, she's Constellation 6 with signature weapon. Oh, not signature weapon, but this weapon is crazy, actually, yes. This is a Chiori's sword. Chiori's sword, by the way, is maybe one of the best swords in the game, you know, guys, because it's increased elemental skill damage and normal attack damage. And maybe possibly that weapon might be great, you know, for which character? He might be great for Skirk. You see that normal attack damage is increased by 16 and elemental skill damage is increased by 24. So yeah, like it's actually, yes, the like all of the other passive stuff, yeah, you can skip it because it's for Geo only, but this weapon is crazy. Yes, it has low base attack, but that crit damage is insane.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Just a second, let me just... Yeah, that dude has nothing to do, like we see his life. Actually, Hey, Vortex, big fan, love to watch you stream. Hey, K-pop, how are you doing? So yeah, let me just check again, like that character. So yeah, like crazy stuff. Let me check what was for real. Like that's it's not a flower. It's like it's a something huge. 25 crit damage and 9.3. Like yeah, that's crazy. And also it has like a defense substat. Nice, nice. And if I'm not mistaken, she doesn't need defense so much. At Constellation 6, she's okay with that, right? And also this weapon, yeah, it gives only attack. Yeah, it gives defense, but yeah. It's like, yeah, after the geo damage, etc., something like that. 14 crit rate, nice, nice. Yeah, actually, and you know what? You don't need to do some, you have some room for improvements, but you know to do, yeah, you actually can. You know why? There's no defense in this substat whatsoever. Energy recharge, I don't think you need that because yeah, yesterday I saw Constellation 6 xilonen deals with that tulpa. That was crazy. Stop, please. Oh, come on, budgets. Okay, come on, bro. Like you definitely, yeah, you don't know what to do with your time, right? Just like chill, bro. Just like get to play some games. God. Sorry, guys. I mean, like it's so annoying when like. All right, so yeah, geo damage is okay. But yeah, you still have some room to improve, like your xilonen. But she's crazy. 258, 53 plus 40, which comes from like. And now you can use her with geo characters anyway. All right, let me switch back, guys. Sorry about that, like in a chat. I don't know how to do it in auto mode. Like, yeah, but like, yeah. I just go and like leveled up. And by the way, about the flowers, guys, you know, like this flower is the best artifact like Desta has. If like, don't mind me, but yeah, if you check all other artifacts, this one is kind of like plus 40 CV, something like that. That's crazy, actually. This one is also good, but yeah, this one is just crazy. Yeah. All right, let me switch back, guys. I'm sorry, but I need to watch the chat because, you know, it's a little bit annoying. I need to finish this one first within 1:30, I would say. Then I got me thinking, like, aren't these codecs better to be used on mavuika? How about you see mavuika build? Oh, okay, the problem, just a second, let me switch back. I mean, you know what? If you ask me, mavuika definitely way more better than xilonen. You know that. That dude is crazy. Okay, let me check that. Mavuika. Your Mavuika constellation too. I would say yes, definitely. You know why? I mean, that xilonen, I mean, she's alright. But definitely you need switch with Mavuika. I mean, like at least some of them. Oh my god, that pyro. It's actually, oh, you know, like no need to do that. Keep keep xilonen as she is at the moment. Yeah, no need to touch her, because you know why? If xilonen is so crazy and you like her, just keep it like that. Your Mavuika deals ton amount of damage anyway. Xilonen design is better in my opinion. Xilonen, yes, that's true. And if you remember, guys, when they first revealed the characters, I just like xilonen the most, because yeah, she looks I said that I don't care about that, like Mavuika is Archon or something like that. That xilonen looks just amazing. Yeah, she's really, really cool. Yeah, you can like move, right? Yes, that's true. Like Rabio, that's true. That's what's life about. Just like chill. Just, you know, like you don't have nothing to do with your life, right? Come on. He's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I will try to keep him and try to do my spoil abyss. Yeah, xilonen is better in my opinion. Xilonen design is way better. Like it's not even comparable with with Mavuika. You know, I don't know why, but I like xilonen the most among all of the characters. Unfortunately, you know what's like, it's not a problem, but she is okay DPS, but she has a cooldown on her skill, even though damage is crazy. Gonna report next time. Bro, gonna report next time. I don't know how to do that. Ah, you mean report? You know why I don't report that? Because he is like, let's say, yeah, you don't have a lamb. Okay, so why are you flexing? Your being is in another man's Lambo. Yes, that's true. Like I said, it got okay. I completely agree with you. But yeah, chill, bro. Like, all right, let me switch the window, guys. Coolest geocat. That's true, Desta. I totally agree with you. She's the coolest geocat in Genshin Impact. No, like it's not about skill. She has cooldown anyway. You know, like even if you have like skill long, it's still cooldown. It's so as a point is, even though she considered to be DPS, it's a little bit difficult to use her as a DPS. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Too many accounts, can't really report, just ignore. Yeah, like I cannot ignore that account. Like I need to like somehow like, yeah, hide the user from, oh my god, for real. Imagine man doing like, imagine like man. All right.
I do love Spina di Rosula's
Who is the
logo.
coolest?
It was designed
Okay,
by
let me
my
try.
mother. Have you noticed? Bring it! Let's light it up! Everybody WuWa, get them! Hey there! A proper
I still don't know why.
From the Spina with love. Feeling lucky? Eat this! Hiya! Feeling lucky? Haha! At the fry pan. A proper send-off from the Spina with... I'm going in! This one's got your name on it!
Let me just like, let me try a couple times the same. I don't know why my damage is so bad. Justice to Lynette. Lynette is good actually. I mean, if you... Who is coolest? That you get paid your wages. I mean, you definitely ororon. You know why? You're definitely an ororon. I bet you're ororon. Okay. Alright guys, so yeah.
I really want to come at you. Everybody stand back. Bubba, get them. This one's got your name on it.
That's annoying actually. That a little bit annoyed me. Like, like instead of playing, let's do this actually. Oh my god.
Coming at you. Bring it. Teamwork is dream. Out of the frying pan. This one's got your name on it.
I don't know why the damage is so low.
That's the way.
Yeah, finally something.
Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy. Feeling lucky?
It's again, it's super low.
Let's light it up. Umbrella warfare, I guess. A proper send-off from Vespino with love. Everybody stand back. Feeling lucky? Ha. Hiya.
Oh, come on, like. Can I report or something? No, I can't. Put user in timeout. Add as a. You can't even do that. Like, yeah. You're so lazy. You can't even at least try to step outside your day. Yes, yes, you're right. And make my, yeah. You're right. I completely agree with you. Just chill. Like, yeah, I got the point. Just chill. Like, why he's. Anyone pulling showkeeper? No, I'm not. I'm skipping because I just like I have her. She's crazy as hell, and I wish you best of luck, guys. Let me first check that then.
Teamwork is dream.
Mine it's like wise now.
That's the way. Feeling lucky?
What's happening? Okay, guys, by the way, like I do the test, it's for me. If you want to see different team, just write in the chat. Jobless person creating. Yes, that's true. Actually, yes, that's true. He actually like don't know what to do with with the time, and that's why just like yeah. If you want me to choose like different teams, this team I finished by the way with this team with Arlecchino overloaded, but New Bullet team is way more convenient, way more easy to use. Bro, failed. I'm not robot test to become spam bot. What? I want to see iansan team in action. Oh, okay, iansan. Actually, iansan team. Iansan team. Actually, my second team is with iansan, but I tried. Okay, let me just. So yeah, let's try Verisa team then. Is Navi good with iansan? No. You know why? Let's say Constellation for iansan maybe yes, but without that it's not so great, unfortunately. Let's go like this team, like Chevrus, and we need like we can use Bennett, but it's better to use Shanling, I would say. You know, Shanling is actually crazy. For real, that's actually something interesting. Like anyone who doesn't drive a Ferrari is an idiot. Okay, actually that's a great that's crazy stuff. All right, so yeah, this one, then we're going iansan, then Shanling. Yeah, for the second team, let's use the team I used, but instead of like citlali, let's use like this one. So yeah, let's use Rosa. By the way, let me show you my builds. Anyone who doesn't drive, okay. Did I? Okay. Great motivation, by the way. Yes, K-pop. You know, like it's actually not a great motivation. You know, like when you like, let's say I can say why, because you know, like if it's motivation, usually something which motivates you, like I don't know how to say this correctly. I mean, usually. If something really motivates you, it's not for public. If I told that correct, but you know how is that? If something motivates you, it's definitely not for public. If it's in public, it's no more motivation, you know? Why Rosa? Why Rosa? Oh yeah, let me, because you know, like actually Rosa is enough. If you don't have citlali, actually Rosa is more than enough for that team. Let me show you. Let me first show my iansan. So yeah, my Jansen's constellation like 2, as you know, guys. She's okay with Verisa. With Verisa, actually, constellation 0 is more than enough. I use this set, which is like, yeah, Cinder City, as you know. Like weapon is this one, which is not the best one. You can use another one, because like, let's say, this one, Skyward is better. Because it gives you consistent attack. That's where his team is really good. I mean, you know, like no, like it's not good for like dreamers. It's good when you have constellation 6 chivalrous. If you don't have constellation 6 chivalrous, it's actually a little bit bad. You know, it's a little bit difficult to use. But let me show my Verisa. She is like with 82, 189 with her signature set. I use 5-star weapons though. I can switch it if you want me to. It's kind of like, you can say that it's a free to play because it's like you can get it from a standard banner. Talent is like 10. About this one, you can level it up to 6, I would say, but not more than that. That's where it's team. Yeah, motivation comes from within. That's true. Like K-pop, you know that's the best actually, you know, because it's motivation is something like, it's not something special, it's something personal. Because yeah, you're all mature like boys and girls, you know, like you know what does it mean. Look, you can like bank balance, except it's not as large as mine. Okay, that's actually, yeah, something like comes. Okay, like. All right, so yeah, that's where is a team.
You asked for it. Final warning. Quick as a flash. Let's eat this. Charge. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Oof. Right. Yeah. Form first. Start the hula. Get them. Zero incoming. Yeah. Charge. Okay now. Hands where I can see 'em. Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Drop your weapons. Faster. Stronger. You're toast. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock.
Yeah, I messed up with rotation a little bit. You know why? Because when you have, oh my god, come, like, bro, like, can you, like, how can you tolerate being a broker? Wait. Okay, guys. Bro, sell himself to cash? Oh yeah, maybe that K-pop. So yeah, why I found this team a little bit difficult, you know why? Because when you have Constellation 6 chivalrous, actually damage is way better. You increase not only Verisa's damage, but also Shanling's damage, you know? And because of that, like, yeah, but when you don't have access to Constellation 6, yeah, damage is actually, like, yeah, it's terrible. Alright, so yeah, second one. Why I use Rosa? Because Rosa is actually crazy. Rosa has low cooldown on her skill, and also her burst is actually cool. These enemies doesn't move so much.
Behold the abyss.
The mining echoing song! Let the magic flames boil!
Be sanctified.
The gift of grace.
Settle
My
down.
holy proclamation.
Judgment! Shiver!
The truth shall set you free.
Bring it! Yeah!
Hear ye the word of joy.
Yeah. Having Constellation 0.
Judgment! Yeah! Time to shine! You can't run!
Door
Light!
is opened.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the gold! The mining echoing song! Judgment! Punishment!
Silence.
You can't run! Shiver!
Yeah, unfortunately, she has some
Judgment.
cooldown.
At least
Oh my god, that's it. Like,
work.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
okay, let me try it again. So yeah, it's possible. I just like, yeah, I lost my... Hey Tanuki, how are you doing?
Justice will prevail!
Yeah, you need to get overloaded. Because if you don't get overloaded, actually...
Yeah! Now! Hands where I can see 'em! Stop right there!
Oh my god.
You asked for it! Headbutt! Justice will prevail! Control breathing! Start the Eat this! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! You asked for it! Final warning! Faster! Stronger! On! Nice and spicy! Boom! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Too strong! Boom! Kapow! Charge! Yeah! Drop your weapons! Quick as a flash! Start the Lula! Get them! Hurry up, Brassa! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
I did that new quest in Natlan for more Primus. Well, what about like New Wallet, Kazuha, Xilonen? For no, it's actually a bad team. You know why, Dreamers? I mean, like it's good, but Kazuha, you need some cryo to this. Let's say like that. You can use that team, but your new
many
lead
forging commissions
should
do I
be
still
a
have to
little bit
finish?
more
Let's
powerful,
see.
and you will be
1,
struggle with the shields.
2.
You know, a lot. Rosa in this case way better.
Behold
Bring it!
the abyss.
Let the mountains vein spoil! Yoo-hoo! Let my name go in song!
Be sanctified.
The gift of grace. Peace be with you.
Punishment!
The power of revelation.
Justice is blind sight.
Shower me with
The truth shall set you
You can't run!
free.
Bow your head.
Hear ye the words of
Let the mighty be humble.
grace be upon you.
Yeah! Lights out.
The truth shall
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
You can't run! I see how it is. Shiver! Strike a pose!
Silence. Be sanctified.
Lights out.
Yeah, here like just
Judgment!
yeah, just like not enough time. That's where he said damage to Tulpa so good. I saw like several 1k. What weapon? Oh, what weapon? Like yeah, I use that that polar one, which is like from a standard.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life
Yeah, let me
gets,
show my build.
you-
Rosa is okay, by the way, on the second half. I just like yeah, I need to like collect all of the stuff together. Let me show my like complete build. A Lost Prayer is a weapon, which is like yeah, it's from a standard panel, gives crit rate. Indirectly, no, like dreamers, it's not like that. It's like it happens some like joints, you know, like the person who don't know what to do with its time. It's okay. So yeah, weapon is this one. Artifacts 4-piece, like her signature set, by the way. Constellation 0, talents like 10-10. She's double crown. She's actually good for this. By the way, you can use her like on second half. She's not so maybe convenient, you know. Let me do a couple demos, by the way, then I will like yeah, switch back. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Oh my god, oh my. Oh, that's alright, Josh, that's completely okay. Like, I just like, is Lost Prayer better than Skyward Atlas? Oh, you know, like, actually, it depends. Because Skyward Atlas gives you ton of attack, right? But this one gives you crit rate. Her Ascension is crit rate. I mean, like Verisa's Ascension is crit rate. So let me show my like artifacts. So yeah, this one is like by the way, it's not crazy as hell. Like they're kind of mid, you know, like 14 crit damage. Oh, like only attack is good. Like I mean attack like plume is good. You see, attack sand is mid, not so great. Yes, this one electro is like off piece anyway, and crit damage crit rate it's also not so great. Unfortunately, not enough crit rate. So I would say maybe yes, that like Lost Prayer is better than Atlas, but you can use Atlas if you have enough crit rate, crit damage. Yeah, this one is actually, yeah, why, how can, like, okay. Resistance damage is okay. I mean, you can use other. By the way, like Desta, that reset damage. I don't have access to Constellation 6 Chevrus. If I only can get Constellation 6 Chevrus, the damage will be way better. Like, just imagine additional 60%
Anyone
damage.
need a coach?
So yeah, that damage would be just insanely better. Is Verisa good to use Obsidian Codex? Yes, you can. I mean, I will do the video about like comparison Obsidian Codex and her signature set. Her signature set is slightly better. The only problem with Obsidian, you know what? That Obsidian, you need to use at least 1 Night Soul points to get that crit rate. That's a problem. And like when you just like use her skill, she doesn't consume any Night Soul points. She consumes Night Soul points when she's running. You see that bar, Natlan bar? Now she consumes Night Soul points. In this case, you can activate that. But if you do something like that, she doesn't consume any. That's why only by using mini burst she activates that bar, that crit rate stuff. That's a little bit problem, but still possible. I mean, let's say if you don't have 4-piece or signature set, you can easily use Obsidian Codex. Damage will be slightly less. That's it. Just slightly, not so much. Alright, so yeah. Okay.
Look out below! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Nice and spicy! You're toast! Let's move! Hero incoming! Heads up! Charge!
She's actually, you know, like, I didn't expect she's going to be so good like in Spiral Abyss, but she's good. Oh, I see. I just now noticed that her kid needs to beat a bit different gameplay when using her codex. Yes, just a little bit. Oh my god, that was terrible. Let me do, like, yeah. Let me continue with Spiral Abyss. And after that I will switch Diaz. Like that Verisa is actually not bad. And she's, again, like, Constellation 6 Chevrus gives you ton of damage. And also if you can get Constellation 6 iansan, because you know, like, I actually today saw a couple videos with exact team, but with enabled Constellation 6 and Constellation 6. Damage is completely different. You know? Damage is completely different. I mean, like, because only this one, which is actually, it's 60% more damage for your Pyro and Electro, which is actually crazy. You know why? Because you use Shanling. That's why I use Shanling actually. Using Mavuika is not so convenient. I mean, you can, but you lose some buff time. Oh, like, yeah, and Mavuika has a great DPS. You can use Mavuika on a second half actually, you know? Alright, so yeah, let me continue. I want to finish that with, like, Rosa. It's possible, I just, like, somehow, like, yeah, doing something wrong. Skill issue, guys, skill issue. Maybe this to, like, wait for future characters. By the way, why is Skirk great? Is Skirk great? What? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot about that, but yeah, you know what? let me first do like what Rohit asked me. Let me switch. I can do it anyway. So yeah, let me switch mavuika. I don't use mavuika in this setup. Let me first switch my. As you know, I have 4-piece like set for. So yeah, let me just switch my. Just a second. All right. So yeah. You want me to use yeah. Mavuika on that set. No, just like I'm skipping her for ice coffee, ice coffee, and more Mavuika constellation. Okay, I mean like about thumbnail. Oh, you mean like what? She's great. She's crazy. I mean, why she's crazy? You know why? Because she is going to be insanely powerful within cryo and hydro teams. Just like insanely powerful. The only problem at the moment, like she is super restricted because you need like to get out like all of the stuff she has like within her kit. You need to use only hydro and cryo characters, and that's a problem. Other than that, like yeah, she's just insanely great. Okay, now let's. I don't know if I have enough. I should have actually like yeah, like. So yeah, you want me to use like this set on Mavuika. Let's go this one, then like do some adjustment. I'm going to use pyro damage, so yeah. Let me check how much I have. I mean like, it's 43. Actually, it's okay. You know why? Because if I give her like kinda, just a second, like pyro damage with, oh yeah, it's on the top. It's so annoying actually when they put like that on top, if you ask me. So yeah, let me like give her something like that. You know why? Yeah, equip. Now I have 57, and let me switch that weapon to her signature one to get a little bit more crit rate. It's not enough, but it's okay, I would say. Yeah, I just want to see if it's... Yeah, no problem, no problem. Wow, you're trying Skirk set on Mavuika. Yeah, actually, it's not my idea. It's like Rohit's idea to check that. I assume, yes, it's quite interesting. No, because as you know, guys, this set, yes, 2-piece is kind of useless for her, but 4-piece, actually, when the equipment character has 0 elemental energy, and that energy, actually, by default, she has 0 elemental energy. That fighting spirit, it's not considered to be energy at all. It's not elemental energy. So yeah, her normal attacks damage is increased by 60%, which is actually great, you know, and she cannot collect that particle anyway. I mean, like the energy, you can fuel her with energy only with Night Soul points, which converts from to fighting spirit. Talents like that, just a second. And by the way, I need to crown this one, definitely. Alright, let me try Inspire Abysso. Is 31, 12, like, and or better on Newlet with signature. Actually, you know what? I would say second one. But you know, Desta, like at the same time, check his HP. Check Newlet's HP. If you have about like 40k HP, then use second one. If you don't have, like, yeah, you need like about 40k, like 40k plus HP. Let's try to use Overloaded team. So yeah, it's going to be like Mavuika, Iansan, Chevrus, and Ororon. So yeah, we're going to use mavuika first. Mavuika activates this one, then we do overloaded, then iansan, and that's it. Yeah, and I wanted to see how good this artifact. Like, yeah, I should have do it like yeah, we need to like just like yeah, you know, like just. So yeah, let's just give it a try.
Rise to the sun! Hands where I can see 'em! Final warning! Controlled breathing! Online pyroclastic surge!
I would say yeah, I see normal, it's like 50k, something like that, right? It's actually huge damage. Let me try it again. It's actually 50k damage with normals. It's, yeah, it's... Why my mavuika HP so low? For the... my mavuika? No, you said Numelet. Mavuika. Do you guys use double HP to get 40? No, mavuika? I mean, like you said Numelet. Mavuika doesn't need HP. Oh, okay, you mean Numelet. That's, yeah, Hydro damage. Yeah, Numelet. Well, like, it's nice damage considering she is not... Like, yeah, that's true. Actually, yes, let's do it again.
Light it up! You asked for it! Stop right there!
Actually, it's bad damage. You know why, guys? Because I don't have Constellation 6 Chivalrous. If I get Constellation 6 Chivalrous, damage will be way, way better.
Rise to the sun! Hands where I can see 'em! Final warning!
I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, like I mean, oh, like oh, oops, my bad. Oh yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Like I just like damage is good. Nice. Yeah. Oops, my bad. Yeah, that's alright. That's completely okay. I just like a little bit like new bullet, like and so yeah.
Light it up! You asked for it! Stop right there! Let's move! Light up the blazing sun!
If you ask me, damage is crazy. Normal attacks, like charge attacks, is low because like before that, my charge attacks was about 130k. But normal attacks, actually, it's 50k, it's 30k, it's about 50k. Let's do it again. So yeah, it's about 50k normal attack. Now I will switch to her signature set. Just a second, let's do one more test.
Rise with the sun! Justice will prevail! Final warning! Faster! Stronger! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, if you see it's a 50k. So yeah, the maximum number is 50k. Now let's make a video on it, like the views will skyrocket. I mean, yes, maybe, like I will try it, no problem. I mean, yes. Yeah, maybe I can do short. Actually, why not? You know? Because actually burst damage is crazy, but like she is like that. Just a second. She has like 68, 198, and also her weapon actually gives you additional crit damage, you know? So yeah, let me just show you something. Oh yeah, just a second. HP Goblet? Actually no. You know why? It depends. Let's say this, if you have his signature, like let me show you my build. I have 40k and I use like HP Sands and HP Goblet, but I use crit rate, crit damage. If you have his signature, I would maybe suggest you to use Hydro damage Goblet and HP Circlet if you have one. Let me just like show the ones I have. That one is so crazy. I just don't have his signature weapon and I cannot use it. I mean, if you can get something like that, which is actually, yeah, it's like HP, it has like 3.5 and 31.9. I mean, like, and if you add his signature weapon, you get crazy amount of HP and crazy amount of like crit damage, but you need to change that HP, like which is goblet, to crit hydro damage goblet. In this case, I would say this setup is might be one of the powerful setup for new bullet. HP, hydro damage, HP, and his signature. Hey, Icy, how are you doing? HP goblet is good. That's okay. Does anyone already tried crafting artifacts with elixir? Yes, I did, and I failed. Let me show you one. By the way, when you craft that, let me show you. I already did that, by the way. I haven't made a video yet. I will do it. I'm a little bit busy now, guys. Sorry about that. Let me show you my Verisa. Oh yeah, she's in the team maybe. Yeah. By the way, when you create the artifacts by using this new, like that artifacts added with that icon, which says that it made from artifact transmuter, and you can actually by details check it. You see, sanctify and elixir definition. I don't know why is that, but anyway, and I got something like this. It's actually terrible, but this is what it is. Skirk super restricted. Yeah, sure. We'll get her premium team for sure. Yes, Icy, that's true. That's actually true. Yeah, thank you very much, Dusty. That's actually, yes. That's indeed crazy, like circlet. Okay, let me just use the same team like in domain and show you how much like. Oh yeah, this domain gives me. Now, let's do it in Spy Lobbies. Because you know why? Domain adds additional crit damage, which is actually not so like. But yeah, this set can be used. So we saw 50k, right? Now let me go back to her signature one. No, just let me do one more test. Actually, you know what I noticed, guys? I noticed that burst damage is way better than it was before. And you know why is that? Just a second. If you notice that, just a second. Yes. An ororon. Let me do one more test. So now I'm like scared like to craft my artifacts. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. Can wait for farm 6 beta we start. Yeah, by the way, Rohit, like in a week we are going to get special program. What I want to say, guys, if you notice that this set, I don't like this feature, which is reconfigure your party. You know why? When you press that, it just nullify all of your setup, which is actually bad. I would say they should keep that or like add another button like with nullify, something like that. It would be way more convenient, you know. If you want to do like one changes, you need like, yeah, you know, like this game needs to do like so many quality of life updates, if you ask me. All right, so yeah, so yeah, as you know, guys, like yeah, this set, which is Skirk set, not only increase like when the equipment character has 0 elemental energy, normal attack damage is increased by 60 and elemental burst damage is increased by 60. If you notice, guys, with this set, burst is way more powerful than, you know what, we can do melt test. Oh my god, for real, let's do melt test. I think Vortex only burst damage is buffed. No, normal attack is buffed as well. I will do the test. Let's do, you know what? Where's like just a second. Do you remember, guys? I did a lot of tests on that boss, right? Let's do some tests. Actually, yes, it's a good idea. Oh no, not this one. Yes, like this one. Because if burst it's so much powerful, it means we can get more than 1 million damage. Just a second. So yeah, the team we used was xilonen, mavuika, Bennett, and citlali with TDDS. Just a second, right? And also we
Ready
used
to ride.
So we need to use mavuika. We need to use mavuika skill first, then we need to switch to xilonen. Now, it's better to use Bennett burst first, then xilonen skill, then citlali skill and burst, then mavuika's burst. I don't want to use that that skill because it might like, yeah. What we need to do though, we need to give all of the characters signature weapons. Just a second, because my max damage was to 1.235 million, something like that. If so, I should get more damage. Just a second. Yeah, she has TDDs. Yeah, alright. And let's see if I have energy. Oh yeah, I need a little bit. Try to read full set. What? Try to read full set? I think this artifact buff. No, like for 6 seconds, only for. Yeah, that's true. But it's enough. You know why? Like, yeah, just a second. Let's read full set. So when the equipping characters has 0 elemental energy, normal attack is increased by 60 and elemental burst damage is increased by 60. After the equipping character deals normal attack damage, the aforementioned elemental burst effect will stop applying force. That's true. So yeah, after the equipping character deals elemental burst damage, the for normal attack. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, like initially, if I use burst, right? I like skill, it doesn't says like you use skill or something. In Spiral Abyss, I use her skill first to activate Overloaded, then I use Chevrus, right, to get the buff. That's why the skill was on her. It says that if you use normal attack after 6 seconds and burst attack, so I can at least like a chance to do 1 burst attack. Like if I read it correct. I mean, Ayaka could run Melt technically. Oh, actually not technically. She is actually great in Melt. You can use Shanlink with her. Shanlink is actually incredibly crazy because if I'm not mistaken, Ayaka has no ICD on her burst. Yes, it's super limited. I mean, like in time, it's short, 5 seconds, etc., something like that.
Let's light it up.
Okay. I think Risley might be more flexible than Skirk. Oh, no, like, I don't think so. You know why? Like, Dreamers. I mean, like, about flexibility, yes, maybe. Because Risley can be used in Melt teams. Risley can be used as, like, Cryo and Freeze teams. He has no limitation. But in terms of damage, believe me or not, Skirk is going to be just crazy. So, yeah, what we're going to do. We're going to use Bennett's Burst first, then Xilonen skill, then citlali, then Burst.
Off we go.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Going in. You two. Time to light up the blazing sun.
very well. Consider your strength.
Unfortunately, you cannot see the numbers here. Yeah, it gets a ton of cryo damage, which is actually useless. Yeah, crit damage is increased because of like that weapon's passive.
Acknowledged.
All right.
I can get more by giving like citlali instructor set. Let me try it again. Just one more time. It was kinda, maybe it didn't crit, you know? But Escoffier doesn't like Pyro even though she is a chief. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yes. It's kinda ridiculous, but yeah, that's true.
Bring it.
Oh, come on. Alright. Let's try to do it again. Apparently best team for Skirk is Escoffier, Furin and Shenhe. Actually no, I see. You know why? Most likely it's not Shenhe but Yelan. it's kind of Yelan, Furina, Escoffier and Skirk, but we'll see. I'm not sure about that. Maybe Shenhe like better. It's possible. And we can use Skirk like Yelan, Furina, and yeah, like actually Yelan might be better, you know, but yeah, it's still like, yeah, we need to like, we need to wait some, so yeah, like, or test or something, you know. We definitely will get some info in, like, as you know, like in a week, it's a special program, so yeah, something will be revealed, because if we already have something which is confirmed about her kid, then definitely will be revealed.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Teamwork is tricky! Citlali, East Papa, Pyroclastic Surge!
Oh, it's the same damage.
Incinerate!
It's the same damage. No, actually, her signature set is better. You know why? Maybe because of crit rate. Maybe because of crit rate. Because actually crit rate makes a ton of difference. But in overloaded teams, actually it's completely different, you know? Let me go in our, like, yeah, let me go here. Shenhe does buff normal attack, but Yelan also increase crit damage. Yelan actually, you know, like Yelan actually increased damage by 50% for like for all type of damages, as you know, guys. Shenhe is a little bit limited. I mean, like in terms of if you have Constellation 0, if I'm not mistaken, she only allows you to hit 5 times, something like that, you know, not more than that. Constellation just clears that limitation. But Yelan is also might be a battery. Yes, Skirk doesn't need energy, but Escoffier needs that energy, and Furina as well. So I assume actually using Yelan might be way more better for a team. You know why? Because you use like something like that, right? And if so, Furina can benefit from Yelan a lot, you know? And you need to use like Furina's skill and burst, especially burst, every rotation to get that 75% damage bonus. Shenhe, I assume, cannot give you enough particle, you know? So it's still questionable. I'm ready for 4-piece golden troop. Okay, like Rohit, let me do one more test. You know which one? The same team. Then I switch artifacts, so yeah, it's going to be overloaded team, because I noticed that the damage is better. That burst damage. I just cannot see the number, unfortunately.
Burn it down! You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Control freedom! On my look! Wrath from the sky!
No, it's bad. Easily Dreamers? What? Dreamers like Vortex? If I get Escoffier and Skirk, is this team is enough? Skirk, Shinchu for... Yes, you can, but you know what? I mean, like, you can use Shinchu, but in this case, I would suggest you to use Shinchu with maybe not his signature set, but with Noblesse. Just consider that. You know why? Noblesse, as you know, gives you 20% attack buff, which is actually great for Skirk. And if Skirk damage would be just insanely crazy, additional attack would just increase the damage a lot, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, instead of using emblem set, it's not a bad idea to use Noblesse. On, let's say in short, like use your Shinchu as a buffer, you know? Since, let's say if you don't have Yelan, which is a buffer, you can use Shinchu as a buffer.
Justice will prevail! Quick as a flash! Let's light up the blazing sun!
Yeah, you see the damage is actually cool. Now let me like reconfigure the party. Hey MZ, how are you doing? Well, I finished my abyss. Oh, congrats MZ, congrats. Yeah, I started farming Noblesse a lot 3 days. Yeah, like, by the way, you know why? Let's say at the moment this team is not so powerful because I use like best set for Chevreuse. Second best set is this one. But since she's healing ability is not so high, it's better to use Noblesse. If you don't use Bennett on on her team, it's better to use Noblesse on Chevreuse. That Noblesse will give you definitely more damage, you know, because it's give you buff. That's why many players, if you notice that when you use Chevreuse, they use that burst. Only because of that, because you can activate Noblesse passive by using burst. Using an elemental burst increases all party members' attack by 20% for 12 seconds, which is actually crazy. I mean, like, it's actually pretty long period of time. I don't have enough like pieces to switch my Chevreuse at the moment, but I'm on my way. Maybe today I will do that like strong box for that like Noblesse. Let me switch back. Okay, Rohit, I'm going to switch back. Pro Vortex, I never imagined to finish Abyss with Melt Mavuika on the first with that. Oh yeah, actually yes. That's, you know why? I mean, like I finished this Pile Abyss with Mavuika team on the first half with Overloaded, and second was Nuvolet. It's like, yeah, but congrats, that's great. I finally got concession. Oh, congrats, congrats. Okay guys, so yeah, let me switch back, Rohit. So yeah, you notice that this set actually increased, and this passive says that you can do either burst or normal attack. If you use one normal attack, then like within 6 seconds you lose that buff. So yeah, like I said, after equipping character deals normal attack, the aforementioned elemental burst effect will stop applying, you know, most likely, you know what's that? After the equipping character deals elemental burst damage, therefore normal attack effect will stop applying. So yeah, it's maybe kind of buff on her, but still, elemental skill doesn't say anything about elemental skill, so you can freely use it, and you cannot lose this, like yeah, on Mavuika for example. We have a function which is fast equip, custom configuration, but yeah, custom configuration, can I choose a character for that? Only adverts are not equipped, all? No, I don't know how to use that. Okay, let me do like what I did before. So yeah. Obsidian Codex, just a second guys, let me just... it was Setos, right? Yes, it was Setos. And now let me do it again. I mean, let me try this burst again. So yeah, that's my set. Let me just... Like, I'm impossible on first half. Like it's impossible. What? No, bro, Nuvolet is so hard on the first half. No, it's actually, you know, if you have Constellation 6 Nuvolet with signature, maybe yes, but I don't believe in that. You know why? Because, no, like, I don't think so. Because, yeah, like, it's okay. Like, let me do the same test with, like, this.
Light it up! You asked for it! Final warning! Start the clock! Pyroclastic surge!
You know, like, it's actually, like, yeah, slightly better, I would say. I mean, this one. But it's a signature set, you know? The normal damage, though, it's less, you know? The normal damage low, it's less. That was like, was 50, about like that.
Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Stronger! Let's wrath from the sky!
No, actually, yeah, you know, like, yeah, this set, like, completely better. And, like, right, this set is completely better than previous one, but yeah, you can actually somehow use it, maybe, you know, 60% is not, but it's buffed anyway. It's buffed. I will just win 50-50 next update on Genshin. Yeah, I wish you best of luck, MZ. Bro, what will even Constellation 6? I don't know about Constellation 6 or 5. What's the way Vortex like Skyward Spine or Favonius will better for Escoffier. I'm thinking to give her Spine. Yeah, that's true. Spine is better. You know why? I mean, you mean like this one. Actually, finally, this Spine is useful on any character. Not gonna. I have that weapon as well. You mean like this one? So yeah, which weapon is better? I would say for like within weapons what I have, it's Staff of Homa. If you have access to it, it's actually not bad because it's increased attack as well, which is, as you know, she scales her healing scales on attack. You can use Death Match, by the way, but her ascension is crit rate, so just keep that in mind. And you actually can use this one, which is, in my opinion, maybe one of the best, because let's say you usually, if you have this weapon, you don't know like which character to use it on. Yeah, right. So because of that, I mean, yes, you can use this one on iansan. Actually, you can use this one maybe on Raiden if you don't have any other option, but we have catch, you know. Anyway, you can use it on like Escoffier. It has pretty high base attack, highest base attack for pole arms, energy recharge. Also, it gives some crit rate. This passive is not so useful though. Normal attack because she's a fielder, you know. But yeah, I'm most likely would use this one as well. Two Staff of Homa. Oh yeah, like two Staff of Homa. Let me show you why I have two Staff of Homa. One Staff of Homa is level 1. If you notice that, it's level 1. I never leveled up. Also, I have like 2 of this. And also, you know, like let's say for a free-to-play, I like low investment player. As you says, guys, like I don't know when, but yeah, it's like refinement, like 5-star weapons is a crime for a free-to-play or low investment. And I keep them, you know. When I get maybe next one, maybe I will do. We'll see. And also I have Amos bow. Again, like here, I got second copy. Why second one is like for test purpose? Because no matter what, like even if this weapon is not leveled up, you still can get all of this buff, which is actually crazy. It's a good weapon, by the way. And I lost this weapon when I wished for Aqua Simulacra for Yelan. Yeah, that was terrible. I like freeze team though. Yes, Dreamers, like New Wallet is playable on second. Yes, like by the way, I finished with New Wallet. Now I will do the New Wallet again. I just need to catch all of the like proper rotation. So yeah, first team is going to be like Chevreuse, Iansan, and Shenling. I prefer to use Shenling more than Mavuika, but you can use Mavuika though. Second team is going to be like Xilonen and Rosa. Let me check my Rosa. She should have like, yeah. Now Vortex, like my Amos bow is for real. Oh yeah, like it's like, you know why I don't use Amos bow so much? Because you know what, my Ganyu is mostly for application.
Yeah! You asked for it! Final warning! Control breathing! On my... Charge! Yeah! Heads up! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Stop right there! Form first! Start the... Hurry up, Grassa! Hi! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapon! Faster! Stronger! Let's look! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt!
Just like, let me do it again. I messed up with rotation. Wayne, you know what's the problem? By the way, if you remember, guys, Ariel to Sigma Chasca for real. Oh, by the way, guys, like Vortex, can I give Effie other sets than Golden True? Yes, you can. Okay. About the sets for Escoffier, guys, let's just discuss it, no problem. You can give, actually we have like pretty, another thing, pretty few amount of sets for Escoffier. What you can use? You can use Golden Troop, which is actually good. You can use second best one, or maybe even first one, it's Blizzard set, which is actually great. You also like if you want to do if you want your Escoffier to be DPS character, it's Golden Troop and Blizzard set. I would say Blizzard set slightly better in some cases, so it's up to you. If you have like great substats and stat etc on Golden Troop, like yeah, put Escoffier on Golden Troop. If not, then Blizzard. But on top of that, you can use Tenacity, because like yeah, when elemental skill hits an opponent, attack is increased, which is actually great for Skirk. You also can use this set, because she is a healer. It's not a great one, but you can use it. You also can use Noblesse. You know why? Because like when you use burst, which is heals, you also increase attack by 20% for 12 seconds, which is actually might be good for Escoffier, you know. So yeah, we have some like sets on her to use on her. Other than that, if you use her on field, you maybe can use Mercy Hunter, which is actually I wouldn't suggest you to do. Okay, no crit, no more. No more crit can be selected. Okay. So yeah, I think if I get Escoffier, it's time to bench my official. No, it's completely different. Wait. I have Noblesse. Never mind. Yes, but just keep that in mind. Noblesse is mostly for supportive, not for damage. I would suggest you to use like mainly it's Blizzard set and Golden Troop. But you can definitely use this one. You can use Noblesse. You can use this one because she is a healer, you know. And actually she's better healer than Chivalrous. So actually you can activate this passive. In short, it gives you more damage. If you overheal your characters, it gives you some damage. Is Bird Polearm good? Bird Polearm? Oh yeah, Rohit, Bird Polearm just... Oh, you mean like for Escoffier? Just a second. You mean that... you know why I wouldn't suggest you maybe to use that? You can. The point is, like, if I'm not mistaken, Escoffier's damage doesn't scale on attack. It means, like, going for an attack, it's not a great idea. I mean, like, yes, why this one is good? Because it also gives you crit rate, energy recharge, and, like, base attack. But I would say the weapons like this one, which is Staff of Homa, which is like crit damage, or like this one, or Black Leaf, by the way, if you don't have any other option, it's better. You know why? Because her healing scales on attack, but her damage doesn't scale on attack. She needs crit rate, crit damage. She needs attack as well, but yeah, just keep that in mind. As I know, like according to the leaks we have at the moment. And I can strongbox, so yeah. Hey Oski, how are you doing? I might skip Escoffier cause like Skirk, I don't have enough wishes. Oh, I don't want to say that, but yeah, you can. But you know what? Yes, like just keep that in mind. Like I maybe if you skip Escoffier, what you like. As you know, like when Escoffier banner will like be on, be up, we definitely will get some leaks about Skirk. So you can decide. Because you know why? Skirk is going to be crazy DPS, but unfortunately like extremely limited within characters and archetype. So you cannot use some crazy stuff, you know? So yeah, only Hydra and Pyro and Pyron. and Cryo is well accepted. Mavuika should be in 5 point. Mavuika, yeah, that's no, like Mavuika. Just a second, I have an info about that. You mean like banners? Just a second. No, looks like mavuika, but so yeah, 5.6 is going to be like the for next patch, guys. 5.6 is going to be like the Escoffier first phase and Kinich alongside Kinich. About the four stars, most likely Aoife, Lila, and Toma. It's first banner next patch. Second phase is going to be Raiden, Navia, Sarah, Lynette, and someone. Yeah, we still don't know like third 4-star character. About the 5.7, it's again, it's a little bit early to say something, but still, it's going to be Skirk first phase, Mavuika first phase. Second phase is going to be Mualani and Emily. So just keep that in mind. Maybe they will put because usually they release Archon characters within 4 patches after the first release, you know. So yeah. Unfortunately, no much info about 4 stars within 5.7. 5.8 though, it's should be completely like, yeah. And by the way, the Dahlia, it's a new 4-star character, is going to be released in 5.7 as well, if I'm not mistaken. 5.8 though, it's Chasca rerun, Citlali rerun, Kokomi, and Sino or Ayato, something like that. Maybe Yoimiya. Okay. I must skip Skirk, but definitely get a Escoffier if I win. Yeah, I wish you best of luck. For sub DPS and what, Dreamers? For sub DPS and support Escoffier Vortex? I mean, like, if it's question like, hey Mirak, how are you doing? Mavuika should be in 5. Oh yeah. I may use Noblesse on Effie only if her damage is low. About that, actually, Josh, I don't think her damage is going to be low. You know why? I assume the damage is going to be crazy as hell. But it depends. Let's say if you want to do like, let's say, for example, like speed runs, then Noblesse is way more better because it's increase your main character DPS, you know? Like by using burst, you definitely get the 20% additional attack buff. Oh my god, Emily Queen is coming back. Yeah, looks like yes. Every Kinich has, yeah, beginning for Leah. That's actually, you know, like, that's a problem with Kinich. Because, you know, guys, if you remember, you asked me about which character is better to get, Navia or Kinich. I like Kinich a lot. And by the way, I haven't used Kinich on this pile a bit. Maybe I will do test tomorrow, something like that. The point is, Kinich best team, it's a little bit like, yeah, expensive because you need that Emily. But Navia team is not so expensive. You can actually use like literally like Bennett and like Shanling if you see that, and you can use Kachina, 4-star characters, and you can get crazy amount of damage anyway. With Kinich is not like that, unfortunately. So I put Navia higher than Kinich because of that, but it's still up to you. Kinich is crazy character, but yeah, you need that Emily. You still can use Kinich on Hyperbloom team, with Kuki Shinobu, Shinchu, and let's say maybe Nahida, or like Baiju is actually better, you know. But yeah, like he is most powerful in like Burning team. Navia was my first 5-star character, and Navia is crazy. Navia is just insane. Soul Abyss, yeah, like this Spile Abyss especially, but Navia, you know why Navia is so great? Navia can be used with other characters so great. She has synergy literally with like other elements, because if you do Crystallize reaction, which is actually not so difficult with Navia's burst, you just get like up to 200% more damage for that skill. She has 2 charge by default. You don't need Constellation, by the way, which is crazy. And yeah, the damage is just like insane, especially within this Spile Abyss, by the way. It's about like 450k damage. It's without her signature and without any constellations, by the way. The team is xilonen, Navia, Shenling, and Bennett. Which Chronicle banner I see? Oh yeah, it's not on me. You guys pulling for Chronicle? Oh no, Chronicle, no. Actually, I skip, if you ask me. So yeah, let's try this one. Or maybe, yeah, you know what?
Strength is...
Let's do domains, because it's a little bit like late already. But I will continue like tomorrow with Spile Abyss. Like this Spile Abyss is not so difficult, but tricky. I mean, you still can use like Na'Vi team on the first half, you can use Verisa team, you can use Arlecchino, by the way. Arlecchino wave team is also possible. But in this case, Zhongli is like, okay, you can use overloaded Arlecchino on the first half, actually. You know, it's also possible. So yeah, like, actually pretty good Spiral Abyss. More flexible than previous one, if you ask me. Inazuma went right, yeah. Most likely, guys, if you ask me, as I got that, you know, like, how to call, anyway, they usually release Chronicle Wish every major patch. Like this patch, we already got that, which was like, I don't remember exactly, but yeah. Most likely 6.0 will get Inazuma Chronicle Wish. That's possible. But it's still questionable, because like they release Chronicle Wish every other patch, every next patch, every patch, you know? Alright, so yeah, let's do... Oh yeah. Let's try this team again.
Anyone need a coach?
Which artifact is better if we run a Scoffier as a support or sub DPS? Support and a sub DPS, yes, it's either Golden Troop or Blizzard. Let's say like that. In some cases, Blizzard set can give you more damage. If enemies are freezable, then Blizzard is better. If enemies are, you cannot freeze enemies, then use Golden Troop. It's like that.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Attack!
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the sky!
Start the clock! This one's got your name on it! Watch out!
So yeah, like if enemies are freezable, then yes, definitely Blizzard set. If not freezable, then yes, Golden Troop. I think they add standard banner character. Oh yeah, maybe. It's still good to pull on just like imagine Alhaitham, Nilo or Shumero Chronicle. But it's Alhaitham is not in okay, maybe. Oh my god, that's a great cryo damage goblet for no one. Literally no one. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Hoyo likes to do something like that.
Time to shine!
Yeah! Make way for the
Attack! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Coming at ya!
By the way, you know what? Na'Vi clears this Spiral Abyss. Oh no, this Spiral Abyss. As Na'Vi clears this domain faster than Verisa. Yeah, that's interesting, but still. Yeah, I mean like Constellation 0, of course. After Golden Troop, I won't even bother changing. Just Golden Troop. What's it? Go for Constellation 6 Skirk load. Yeah, actually, you know, like attack, please. No, it's bad attack. It has some potential. About like Golden Troop, like Skirk Constellation 6, I don't think so. You know why, guys? I'm a little bit skeptical about Skirk, and I can explain you why. Because after Skirk, we definitely will get better characters, which is Columbina, if you ask me. I assume Columbina will be better. It's kind of like it's going to be like Arlecchino Mavuika situation, you know? It's possible. Because Cryo Archon are going to be released in 7.0. But next patch is 6.0. So just like, yeah. Just consider that info. Because it's possible that they will release... You know why? You know what's the problem with Skirk, what I see? As you remember, guys, Arlecchino was released at the end of like 4.0, at the end of Fontaine, right? She was broken as hell. I like Arlecchino, like she's just crazy character. But now we have Mavuika, which is way, way better. Just, yes, in some team comps, especially for this pile base, when you do like second half overloaded, Arlecchino is a little bit more preferable because, yeah, she is fast attacker, etc., something like that, normal attacker, which is actually way more beneficial. But when it comes to damage, mavuika is better. I assume like Colombina and Skirk is going to be the same, since we definitely know that Skirk is going to be a normal attacker, like Arlecchino. She will get that mark like Arlecchino, right? And she is going to be super limited. Arlecchino is not limited. Arlecchino actually can be used in Vape, Melt, or like Overloaded, Monopyro, like, yeah, like different of archetypes, you know? So my point is, yeah, maybe that Skirk is going to be like relevant for a couple patches, if you ask me, because I assume that Colombina will be released in 6.0, you know. But it's still my, like, it's still my, let's say, my take on that. It's, I don't know exactly.
Yeah! You asked for it!
Yeah, definitely she is going to be better than Skirk. Oh, you mean like Colombina? Yes, definitely better. That's why, that's the point, you know, like why, like it's going to be like, yeah, you wished for Skirk, spent all of your stuff, right? And then like just think like, yeah, why I did that. Yes, I don't think they will just like immediately just cancel Skirk, you know, it's impossible. Because this game actually, because of we have like reaction, etc., something like that, literally all of the characters are useful. All of them. Like we don't have non-useful character in this game
There's
at
a
all.
lot that goes into
Because
managing an
let's
orchard.
say it's only about the preferences.
Weeding.
If you like the character, you just build the character and use that character. As you know, guys, you can use Kaya on the second half, and actually Kaya is pretty useful on the second half because of burst. He applies that icy stuff, you know, and can destroy the
Analyzing
shells.
the soil, making sure the temperature is right. Justice will prevail!
Yeah, I need to get overloaded to activate it. Sorry about that. Vortex indirectly saying to me, skip all the banners until... No, like Oski, it's not like that. I mean, it's about the preferences. That's what I want to say. But about the Escoffier will be buff not only for Skirk, but for Colombina as well. That's the point. I mean, like, yeah, just before summoning, just check the kit. If you like the character, if you like the kit, outfit, etc., something like that. I don't know, like usually how you just like place the character. I mean, like, yeah, and if you like the character, just go for it. This is the main reason I get concerned of like DPS, because they change. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, you don't need to get for more constellation for DPSs. It's completely like, it's, you know why? Let's say like that. If you like the character, go for it. If you like constellation, go for constellations. Because you know why? Let's say the Archons like Nahida. Nahida Constellation 2 is still crazy. Maybe one of the best constellation, by the way. We have Mavuika, which is like, yeah, her Constellation 1 increase her damage from 1 million at Constellation 0 to 2.5 million. Just insanely, just imagine, 250%. That's amazing. Let's say, yes, Raiden is not so, like, she's still playable though, you know? But we have Furina. Constellation 2 Furina is just insane, but she's a supportive character, yes. You know? So yeah, like the point is, it's always depends on, like, and it's better to go for the characters you like. If you like Skirk, then go for it. And by the way, you know what? We have visual model of Skirk, and she looks not exactly what we have on the picture. She, like, her outfit, it's a little bit darker, you know? But Colombina element already revealed. Yes, Colombina is going to be cryo. Looks like Colombina is going to be cryo. I don't know about the weapon, but she is going to be cryo. By the way, I just noticed iansan doesn't really got any use in reaction, isn't she? Yes, that's true. Playability. Yes, it's not like that. You know, like she applies electro only when she uses her skill and burst, and that's it. She doesn't have any off-field electro, and that's actually great in some cases. It's and bad. Let's say if you want to use overloaded Arlecchino, for example, iansan alone is not enough. That's a problem, you know. So yeah, like, because she doesn't apply any electro. So you need another electro to do overloaded. In this case, Verisa is electro, right? You can use that, but in Arlecchino team, you need like Fischl or let's say something. And with Mavuika team as well. For example, you want to use Mavuika overloaded, you cannot use only one iansan, you need another electro. Luckily, we have ororon. As you know, guys, ororon can apply electro being off field, which is actually crazy ability. It's only both. Iansan when Fischl. I think support constellation almost always more valuable and much
Strength is one of those things where
future-proof.
you
Yeah,
gotta use it or lose it.
yeah, that's true. Actually, I agree with
So,
you.
wanna train
You know,
with me
like
sometime?
we have an exception. We have, yeah, actually we don't have any exceptions. That's true. Like in general, supportive characters have more life cycle lifetime than DPS characters. So yeah, and getting constellation for supportive characters is way more beneficial. I mean, like, yeah, because just imagine like that Furina will be relevant for a long time. Kazuha with Constellation 2 is still relevant, even without Constellation, he's actually good, you know? Let's say we have xilonen, Constellation 2 is crazy. Citlali Constellation 2, I would say maybe one of the best, you know why? Because Elemental Mastery is one of the rarest stats we can get, and she gives like 250 to your active character, which is actually more than like any, like, you know, artifact, you know, its artifact gives you only 187. We are going to get Escoffier. I don't know about Escoffier constellation. We have some info, but yeah, maybe. By the way, as you notice, guys, they haven't made any changes to Escoffier's like kit and mechanic at all. So yeah, it's actually a good sign. Bennett is still crazy, by the way. And about Bennett Constellation 6 Bennett, maybe I consider to do Bennett Constellation 6 after Skirk release. We'll see. Iansan is more like Bennett without circle impact. It's more like Bennett, like you know, like, let's say you can say that, Dreamers. But she's a little bit different as well. You know why? Let's say Bennett is more like, let's say, I would say Bennett is still extremely relevant. You know why? His healing ability is crazy. You don't need to use his skill actually. I mean, you can, but you can skip it. In terms of Iansan though, you need to use her skill because her skill gives 54 Night Soul points, but on burst gives 15. So if you start your rotation with Iansan, I'm sorry guys, with Iansan's burst, you definitely will lose a ton of damage, you know? So you need to use skill and burst. And actually, it might be not so, you know, like, it's okay anyway, you get used to that. But, you know, you got the point. I mean, Bennett in this case way more easy to use, I would say, you know? And healing is actually makes sense. About the damage, prior Constellation 5, Iansan and Bennett is kind of the same. But when Iansan gets Constellation 5, she's maybe slightly better. It depends on the weapon, by the way. Because if you have a high base attack weapon on Bennett, he's still okay. Because I feel like Iansan heals is unreliable, unlike Bennett. Yes, that's true. Like, actually, like this, like, Iansan has no healing. Yes, this team actually, Chevrus can heal as well, and Iansan can gives you some healing. It's still okay. But Bennett is better. Yes, definitely. Bennett, the problem with Bennett, yes, it's like Dimmers mentioned, it's like circle impact. It's like, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, Escoffier const like not worth it, more like DPS increase rather than team. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. If so, then yes, you can easily skip that constellations. I didn't know that, I see. Can Sync playing her solo? Healer Abyss? I mean, yes, but you know what? Iansan actually has pretty good damage as well. Because if you notice that when she uses his skill and burst, she does about like 50k damage, and I don't even build her. So great, I mean, like, she doesn't have any crit rate, crit damage, etc, something like that. Her multiplier is actually better than Bennett's multiplier. Bennett healing is, yeah, definitely better. I want Constellation 6 Iansan. Oh yeah, like I want Constellation 6 Iansan as well. I saw a couple, like, because you know why? Constellation 6 Iansan gives you a ton of... By the way, Constellation 4 is crazy. Constellation 5 is okay. I would say Constellation 4 is maybe one of the best one for her. Like, because you can, like, after that you can use iansan with other characters. So yeah, if you notice that I used on the second half, I used Arlecchino overloaded team with iansan buff, and yeah, that buff is actually goes down. So yeah, it's kind of not so useful. But if you get Constellation 4, you actually can use with Arlecchino, with Chlorine and other characters. You guys getting iansan Constellation? I didn't pull at all. Oh yeah, like, okay. Wait, what? Ian's rotation use burst first, then skill. No, so her. No, like, not burst. Skill, then burst. Bar is full and got more uptime when she off field. Yes, like you do like something like that. You need to use her skill first, then burst. Not burst. You use her skill definitely, then burst. How are you, Vortex, today? You sound like... No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just like... I'm good. I'm alright. Huh? My Iansan once reached 80k while I had 4... Yeah, that's true. It's possible. I mean, like, with that burst, it's possible. So yeah, let me show you, like...
You asked for it! Control breathing! Let's go nice and spicy! Eat this! Hero incoming! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Justice will prevail! Final warning! Stronger! I think I need...
Oh my god, yeah, like, you can die, actually. I'm sorry, God. Let me do it again. Okay, cool. I played Iansan wrong. As also, for real, you use burst and... No, like, let me show you. Okay, just let me go out of the... Yeah. No, I don't think you played wrong. Like, so okay. Iansan, for Iansan, when you use... So yeah. When you use her skill, by the way, you don't need to level it up. You get, after use skill, after this skill is used, Iansan will regain 54 Night Soul points, which is actually completely...
Control breathing!
Feel this bar. It's 54. When you use her burst, she additionally gains 50 more Night Soul points. Yeah. When your skill is used, Iansan will gain 50 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul blessing. So yeah, let's say like that. Why Iansan is so, I would say, complicated and harder to use than Bennett? Because you activate her buff by using burst. But you need to use her skill to get enough Night Soul points to utilize her burst. It's actually like, yeah, I don't know why they made her like that. But yeah, maybe it makes sense, you know? So yeah, like Bennett is super easy to use. Extremely easy. Iansan's a little bit complicated, but still extremely powerful. So yeah, burst, you get 54, then you use skill, you get 54, then you use her burst. And you get like more, like yeah, enough to keep that buff up. That is active today for real. Yeah, like this. My Chlorine main friend is still copying that Chlorine Verisa. Bro, can accept the... Like, yeah, truth. Yeah, you know what? Actually, you can use Chlorine on the first half overloaded. But if you say that Verisa's damage is better, yes. Verisa, you know, like, I mentioned that Verisa is not only damage, but also, like, let's say, usability, playability, or something out. Like playing with Verisa is way more comfortable than with... Chlorine, unfortunately. And also, like, Chlorine has cooldown. Verisa, if you do, like, you know, like, the best rotation for Verisa is like that. You start your damage, like, with her skill, like that. Then you switch to another character. You just, like, use all of your buffs, etc., something like that. Then you switch back. In this case, your rotation will be increased up to 10 or 11 seconds, you know? If you start like with like your buffs then Verisa, your rotation will be about 8 seconds. If you start with Verisa's skill, after that switch your supportive characters, then like her skill duration will be about 10 or 11 seconds. Let me show you.
You asked for it.
Yeah, just a second. I just like, you know why? When you have Constellation 6, it's way more easy to get that overloaded.
Oof! Heads up! Justice will prevail! Drop your weapon! Quick as a flash! Start the charge! Yeah! Charge! Fight! Yeah!
I messed up yet. I messed up. Just a second. Who didn't justice on General Mahamatra? Why is that? But iansan buff doesn't snapshot, right? From what I... Yes, that's true. I mean, like, if you mean... if you mean, like, you can, like, let's say, ban it a buff attack to give iansan, yes, it's not work at all. Yeah, you cannot do that. I mean, you can get additional attack buff from weapon, from passive of the weapon, something like that, right? Like, let's say, actually, like, deathmatch passive can work on iansan. But if you want to use, like, Bennett's buff to give more attack, it's not, yeah, it's not working. Let's say, yes, it's not going to work. Yes, only case where I see chlorine exceed Verisa damage is that chlorine apply electro fast. Yes, actually, yes, she is way more faster. And you know why is that? That's why chlorine in aggravate teams is way more valuable than Verisa. Verisa in aggravate is actually not great, you know. Verisa mostly, what the problem with Verisa is, Verisa doesn't have so many, like, she cannot play it in so many archetypes. Chlorine is a little bit more flexible. Verisa is only plunge and overloaded. And if you don't have Constellation 6 Chivalrous, your overloaded damage is kinda okay. It's better than chlorine, but not so great, you know? Constellation for Kerrang ever, like, yeah, that's true. A Constellation 2, like, Forian is just crazy.
You asked for it! Control Remo! Let's... Hero incoming! Oof! Kapow!
Okay, let me just do it again. Yeah, maybe like... I want to try like second half with Alhaitham, to be honest. But yeah, like this pile base, guys, in general... Oh yeah, let me do like yeah, it's like... Let me switch back to domains. Maybe that's it. So yeah, it's a little bit like... Tomorrow I will try maybe... Yeah, I want to try like Verisa team to the end. I just need to get used to rotation. It's a little bit... You know what's the problem with Verisa? It's, for me, it's a little bit difficult. Since she has new mechanic, for me, personally, it's a little bit difficult like to use that skill once and then normal attacks. I always mistap like that attack. Okay, so let's...
Whatever you need.
No, so vertical jumping could... Oh yeah, that's true. That's why iansan buffed is max. Yes, that's true. Oh, by the way, not only this one, Desta. I mean, let me show you another team. Yeah, like, let me show you another team, actually. Means like iansan should be good with chlorine. No, actually no. Iansan with chlorine is not great. Because, like, Constellation 4 iansan, yes. But Constellation 0 or 2, it's not. You know why? Because even though chlorine's moves can be counted as a moves, like, I mean, like, yeah, like covering distance, actually in general, like, it's not like that. What you can do though, I showed this team couple times. What you can do, as you know, we have a great character like Shinyon, we have a great character like Furina, we have plunger like Navia, and we have iansan. Why
Count me in.
Shinyon is so great? Shinyon can enable Furina, right? And Shinyon can gives plunging to any character, in this case Navia. Since plunge counts as a movement, Shinyon can enable iansan's buff for any characters, you know? So that, let me show you. Simon Venti meant like iansan, so yeah, let me show you that. I use this team in like domain, etc., something like that.
Let lineage echo in song.
Did I get enough point? Just a second.
This one is no weakling.
Just a second. let me just get K-pop girl hopefully doesn't. Let's say yes, kinda. I mean, like, you know, Sina also wants that, like Sina also wants to fish that for Sina, but oh my god, I don't have enough battery. Okay, why is that? Oh, I use that. Okay, let me do it again. Sino is good. You know, MZ, Sino is not bad, but let's say, I don't know, like his personality, like General Mahamatra, is actually great. But when it comes to damage, if you remember that, like Sino and Alhaitham was released literally at the, like close to each other at the same time. So yeah, and like the damage difference between like Sino and between Sino and Alhaitham is huge, actually, you know, like how Alhaitham is great without any constellation. By the way, as I know, Sino's constellation is also not so great, if I'm not mistaken. His constellation is actually so bad. Sino needs really high investment like Baiju, Furina, Nahida. But you know what's the problem with Baiju, Furina and Nahida? Baiju, Furina and Nahida are supportive characters. Sino is DPS characters. That's a huge problem. You know why? Because if you invest in Baiju, in Furina and Nahida, because Nahida can be supportive character, as you know, you actually win. If you invest something in Sino, you actually lose. So yeah, Desta, let me show you something. This team is actually crazy. I mean, this team clears this domain faster than iansan does.
Let the world collide! Seize the sky! On my way! Feeling lucky? Ha!
Yeah, I miss like jump couple times, but yeah, the point is like, yeah, since you activate that, iansan buffs work completely like to the end, all 12 seconds. And you can check the bar, by the way. Can help check my Furina and new wallet progress after, like, yeah, of course. Can buy transmuter. Oh yeah, no problem. To be honest, seeing where is a constellation do way better than Sino. Yes, yeah, that's true. Actually, Mirak, you know, let's say like, I don't think like that. Oh my god, that's terrible. So yeah, let me do one more. What the heck that Navia plunged so fast? Yeah. And by the way, you know what? It's better damage than Verisa. Verisa does good, but not so good.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Skyward! Make way for the attacker! Stronger! Start the swap! Coming at ya!
Oh my god, again. Yeah, and Baiju is like rare support. Yes, and you know what, Baiju? Why MZ? Why Baiju? I like Baiju. Oh my god, what's so terrible? Like, okay, why Baiju is so great? As you know, like we have two characters, which is let me just like change it. Just a second, Desta, I will check it. We have two characters with Dendro. One of them is Nahida, which buff Elemental Mastery, another is Baiju. And as you know, Baiju is attack buffer. He can give you attack when you're under the shield. You know, like it's within his kit, by the way. You don't need constellation. And that's why for Kinich, for example, Baiju is a great supportive character. Not only for Kinich. For Chlorine as well, if I'm not mistaken, you can use Aggravate, and actually it's good. You can use... Veris is not okay with that. You maybe can use, yeah, like for... Yeah, as a character, I don't have Baiju, so yeah, sorry about that. I don't have so much info, but yeah, he's crazy for like definitely for Chlorine. You can use with other character because with Kinich also. Navi on steroids. Oh yeah, let me now go for this team. The same team, but instead of like Let's go Verisa.
Woohoo! This is
Baiju is good and like no, but please use RAM, man. I barely see people have. Actually, you know, like Baiju is used for like, if I'm not mistaken, for like fast clearing, something like that, because of that.
let the world come alive!
Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Front first! Let's move! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! It's
Yeah,
just
she's
as a
crazy
clock.
anyway. Yeah, Varys is crazy. Yeah. And by the way, you know what? I will do the video about that. I was always curious if it's possible. As you know, like Verisa can jump.
Running late again.
Oh yeah, she cannot jump. I'm like, for real? It's blocked? Oh, I didn't know that. All other domains is actually... Oh yeah, you know, like before, because of lava maybe. Because you die... Oh yeah, they block that because of lava. You know, you die immediately. Okay. Other domains is available. Kinich also... Okay, let me try Destas. Just a second. New Willet and New Willet Desta and like I don't have Verisa and like Shinyun. How to fast clear it? Oh yeah, like you don't need to use Shinyun, but Shinyun is also good. Best team for Verisa is Overloaded teams with Constellation 6 Chivalrous. Oh, let me check what I got. Trashy one, Cryo, another Cryo, which is like Cryo now. Just a second, guys. Let me switch the window. A new bullet and Furina. Check my Furina and new bullet, yeah. What I would suggest you to do actually, you know, like if you can, I would suggest you if you can just like lower your you see, like use this one. 32 is like kind of low. You know why? Because you get additional 60% or 20% from like that weapon. You still use you use HP and hydro damage. This hydro damage bonus is crazy. So yeah, keep it definitely. I would maybe suggest you, if you have, switch this one to HP. If you don't have, then yeah, you don't have. Oh yeah, this flower is bad. Oh no, like it's yeah, it's not bad. It's actually 19.2. Like yeah. You know, like if you ask me, 32, 34, it's not enough because you get 36. It's in overall, it's about like more than 70, 70.1. It's actually low, you know, for new wallet especially. But if you're okay with that, then yes, I would suggest you to lower your crit damage a little bit and invest to crit rate. Yes, it's easy to say, I know that. But if you can't do that, just lower your like, let's say something. If you have like some, for example, like plume with like low crit rate or crit damage and a little bit more higher crit rate, just switch that. You know why? Because getting a crit damage more than 300 actually not so beneficial. It's actually like if you have 300, it's okay. More than that, it's not so beneficial because of like the multipliers we have like in the game. And yes, you know what? You definitely will get a lot of damage when you level up him like up to level 80, 90, my bad, and also increase this talent. I mean, like your damage actually now, it's not so great because yeah, you definitely need to level up her talents, normal attack, and his level. You know why? Because a Nuvolet and like Furina scales on HP, and you need that. Oh, she looks actually insanely crazy. This ratio is just crazy. If you're comfortable with so low energy recharge, then yes. If I'm not mistaken, that one doesn't give you some parts. Even triggers. HP increase or decreases, like it's only damage, right? It's not particle at all. So yeah, if you're okay with this energy, I would say it's low, but in like overall this build is crazy, not gonna lie. 70 to 33, it's just crazy. And actually this piece is insane. Damn, we're 28 hydro damage, and it's actually like it's golden troop. Oh, you use Mercy Hunter, why is that? I mean, oh, you use her as a DPS, that's why. You know, like if you use her as a DPS, it's not, it's up to you, but 27 is low. She needs 40 because yeah, I know why. Actually, yes, with Constellation you can go like 30k. With Constellation, now I know that because with Constellation you need to go for 30k actually, not 27, but 27 is alright. I would say yes, she's okay. She's normal. Normal, I mean, like, yeah, she's crazy as hell because 72 to 33 is just insane. So, okay. Oh my god, that's the didn't triple crown Neolet. I think like, so 2MZ, like my Furina flowers are still bad. Should I craft flower Furina? Yes. Flower on Furina, actually, it's like, it's actually super bad if you ask me. Because you definitely can get more than that. All other pieces actually good. This one is great. Actually, HP Sand is also not so great. Damn, bro, 20 crit damage. That's insane. I don't know why you use Mercy Hunter though, but most likely you use her on field. She gets infusion, by the way, guys. As you know, with Constellation 6, she gets infusion, but it's only for 5 seconds, as I know, right? Just a second, it's 5 seconds if I'm not mistaken. It's actually not so much, or like in this one. No, it's less Constellation. Does Furina got too much crit rate? Oh, you know, like actually if you, it depends, like if you use her on field, you need like actually like pretty much, if you use her on field, you don't need so much. I mean, like, you know why? You like application and damage still will be there. Like 60, 65 is more than enough for Constellation 0. For Constellation 6, actually, maybe she gets some. Unfortunately, I'm so bad in Constellations, I never check all of them because, yeah, I try to keep me away from those. Yeah, she's a fielder, yeah. Furina or like damage with Golden Troop, so bad. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely, yeah. If she's on field, then definitely Mercy Hunter. Or like, I would say you also can use, not Mercy Hunter, you can use Hydro Damage set, you know? Actually, Hydro Damage set might be useful. We have like 2 different sets. Just a second, let me switch the window. If I'm not mistaken, we have 2 different sets, and that sets might be, yeah, I don't want to say that you need to farm them, but still. Oh my god. One of them, it's like this one, which is hydro damage increased after using elemental skill, which increases normal attack and charge attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds, which is actually not bad. If you do normal attacks, which is actually good, it's like, yeah, it's okay. And another one, it's no, it's not this one. Yeah, this one. Hydro damage bonus 50% after normal charge and plunge attacks. Elemental skill and elemental burst hits an opponent. 1 stack of mirrored nymphs will be triggered, lasting 8 seconds. When other effects, 1 to 3 more attack, like attack. Oh no, it's not for her. Attack, it will be increased. It's like for attackers. But yeah, you can use this one, Hurt of Depths, actually. If you use normal attacks, you know, just give it a try. But yeah, definitely, if you use Furina on field, then the Golden Troop is not for her. I'm actually aiming for top 1% Furina to for real. I give up on that. You know why? Because top 1% doesn't mean your Furina deals like crazy amount of damage. I mean, like, because their count like as a damage by your artifacts, but not real damage, because you can use buff, etc., something like that. All of the stuff, I mean, like the artifact, like how to say that? Let's say I did couple tests with my new wallet. When he was top 1%, I deals less damage when he was like as 2%, you know, like, yeah. But when he's he was within 2%, he deals more damage. My new LED. So I give up on that. And by the way, you know why is that? Like that Akasha, or like how it calls Akasha, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Akasha. It's only like kinda counts only your crit damage, crit ratio, but yeah, no HP, etc., something like that. So yeah, maybe they will do some adjustment in the future, but at the moment it's like that. All right, so yeah. Okay, let's now try. Oh, let's try Veris overloaded, and maybe that's it for today. It's a little bit late, guys, sorry about that. I just couldn't test all of the teams today. I will do it like one by one. I mean, I will do another team yes tomorrow. When we're farming for the... Yeah. There was this like, would you like to... Actually, Vortex, what? Actually, Vortex, Unakasha Terminal Miracle. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome, Destin. Just a second. Let me just do this one first, then...
Justice will prevail! Quick as a flash! On! Boba! Get them! You're toast! Hero incoming! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
So yeah, this one is the best team for Verisa. By the way, you know, like, even if you don't have, like, access to Furion and Shinyon, this team, I found this team still better. Because, yeah, like, it just does so high damage. It's 2 AM here, for real. That's, yeah, I know, like, it's like 3 hours difference between, like, me and Desta. And unfortunately, I got, like, literally, oh my, geo damage now. I can check this one. Okay, let's do some noblesse, guys. And maybe that's it for today, because it's super late, not only for me, but... About this pile abyss, again, like this pile abyss, I found more, like, better than previous one. Previous one was a pain, actually. This one is more flexible, I would say, you know? Okay, let's do some noblesse. Damn, bro. I need that healing, actually. HP would be nice, but without energy recharge, it's bad. Alright. Okay, let me just do this one. If I can get crit rate, would be nice. Okay, it's defense. Who has thought? This one crit, maybe? Crit rate? Okay, it's flat attack. Tomorrow is like national holiday, 1 more hour before like daily reset. Should I sleep or well till... Okay, bye bye dreamers, bye bye. From Friday till Sunday is my weekend, yuppie, for real. Oh yeah, maybe from Friday for... Yeah, maybe for me as well, we'll see. I mean, like, tomorrow would be nice. Actually, I want to do some more spiral abysses. That sounds crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I have couple other sets, you know, but they're not so useful. Maybe just like, yeah, like, no. This one is not so, it's for Bennett. It's Bennett piece. This one, let's try if I can get maybe crit damage, you know what? Or yeah, crit damage would be nice because you know why? Actually, anything would be nice. Yeah, let's set like defense. No, I'm sorry, guys. No, defense, that's nice. I need a ton of energy recharge in this case. Oh my god, okay. It's super rare piece, so I will keep it for now. My chori jongli banish and link cooked on first half. Cooked on first half? Oh yeah, like first half is like, yeah, you can use it though. From Friday. No, New Abyss is addicting. Yeah, New Abyss, I agree with you. This Pile Abyss is really great. You know why? Because you can use so many different teams. Like, yeah, against Tulpa, the only restriction is Hydra characters, that's it. And by the way, you know what? Actually, you can use Hydra. Let me show you something. Just like for a couple. Yes. You can go actually this team. Yeah, I need to switch my artifacts though, but yeah, let me just do the test. You actually can go this team, which is Zhongli, which is Yelan, Alekun and Bennett on the first half, and actually benefits from Yelan's buff, despite she is a cryo. Oh, she is Hydra.
Overruled.
Stabilize!
Gotcha. Game's done. Fun's over. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
If you go for the signature, then actually damages will be insanely great, huh?
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is transfix.
Gather!
Gotcha. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
And you can get vaporized without actually yelling. You know why? Because it's a token.
Overruled.
Stabilize!
Everybody stand.
You see, like, it's actually reasonable, like, not a bad timing. And it's only Tulpa. When you go, like, further, actually you can do, like, pretty decent amount of damage, you know? So yeah, it's possible. Alekun and Mavuika cook every abyss at this point. Yes and no, it depends, but yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you can use Arlecchino. Because Arlecchino, you know why is that? Mavuika, like, surprisingly, in this Pile Abyss can be work in, like, Overloaded is not a great, like, team for Mavuika, but surprisingly, in this Pile Abyss she works pretty well, you know? So yeah, Arlecchino is just crazy in Overloaded. So yeah. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow. Oh yeah, man, I gotta go, I'm a guy, but yeah, family, see you. Yes, thanks for joining. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I will be online. Bye bye guys. So yeah, bye bye MZ. I will be online tomorrow. I will do, like, again couple Pile Abysses with, like, different like teams, etc. So yeah, feel free to join guys, and bye bye guys. Bye bye.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Come take a look. There was definitely something that catches your eye.
That's a nice haul.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Go take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I will make you better.